what this game's about.
Right. Well, I think we're ready. Like you said, we had good practice this week, and the kids, they know what's ahead of them.
They are. They do. They're excited about it, and it's been a good week at Noonan. Yesterday our 9th grade team beat Northgate 27-14 to finish an undefeated 9th grade season. Radar tells me that's the first time that's happened in a long time.
At least 15 years.
Yeah, so it's so we're excited about that group, and I think both Smoky Road and Evans and Madras, who we get a little bit of, all three of those schools that are our feeder schools, finished tied for second in the middle school, so that's another good sign. So we're excited about the future, and we're excited about what those guys have done. Our JV team also beat Northgate yesterday to close their season. So, it's been a good week. Now we just got to go finish it off with a win at Wheeler.
And that's good because those young players are coming up, and like that 9th grade team and then the 10th grade team. We know that was a good team. So you got some players coming, down the road.
Those 8th grade classes are really good classes, so we're excited about them. Just developing those relationships and getting to meet those young men and seeing them at an early age and watching them grow and develop is going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I appreciate what you do, going to the schools and talking to them and keeping them involved in what's going on, at Union High School, because they're going to be here one day.
That's exactly. They'll be here before you know it.
Exactly. With that, we'll wrap it up. Coach Walker, good luck tonight, and thanks for the interview.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in, or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
Warmer weather after the winter months can only mean it's a great time to go fishing. Hi, this is Shane Prophet, owner of Arnold Grocery in Noonan, and as an avid fisherman, I'm happy to announce we now carry live bait and fishing supplies. At Arnold Grocery, you can get crappie and medium minnows, along with crickets, worms like night crawlers, pinks, and red wigglers. We also carry a variety of basic fishing supplies and tackle. Arnold Grocery, 32 East Washington Street in Noonan, open Monday through Saturday. And you can visit us online at arnoldgrocery.com.
New place or old place? Just doesn't feel like your space? It needs something special, some character, a little pizzazz? Not from a big box store, not some old junk. You need shabby chic. You need to head to Wisteria Lane, located on Raymond Hill Road, with a large variety of home decor furnishings, clothing, and accessories, including antiques, vintage industrial, mid-century modern, jewelry, rugs, and lighting, and so much more. Check them out on their Facebook at Wisteria Lane Antiques and Home Decor. So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around the house. Two things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps mama happy. Makes their lives better. Or two, want to get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete? Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand.
This is Dr. Len from the Nutrition Shop. If you're frustrated with your health care and need some assistance, stop in and visit us at the Nutrition Shop in the Public Shopping Center by Stars Mills High School, or give us a call at 678-228-8900.
Back here from Corky Kell Stadium, Patrick Laurie and Ray McKnight. We're just a couple minutes away from kickoff between the Noonan Cougars and the Wheeler Wildcats. Before we left, I went to the coaches' interview, Ray, and we were talking about how this is a surprise season so far for Wheeler. I had called them on Walton on accident. They've been playing like Walton lately. Perfect 5-0 season. This will be the second time in 2 games, back-to-back weeks, basically with an off week in between, that Noonan has taken on a top 10 opponent.
Exactly. When we played Walton 2 weeks ago, they were number 2, and now we come in here today, and Wheeler's number 8 in the top 10. So that's quite a feat. And it'll kind of give us a barometer of where we are right now.
And they are a little worried about the hype, just talking with their coaches before the ball game. They're trying to get their players not to buy into it that much, not to buy into the actual number, because it doesn't matter what you're ranked in high school, and it doesn't really matter what you've done in non-region play. What matters now is what you do in region play, and that starts tonight. So essentially everyone's record in the region is 0-0. So just to take a look at some of the stuff going on with the program and tell you how crazy of a year it's been for them. Again, this is the first time that they've started off 5-0 since 1993. This program hasn't even made the playoffs in a while. They've only had 3 head coaches, though, Ray. Their current head coach is Michael Collins, now in his 9th season with an overall coaching record of 36-52, but that doesn't tell the complete story. He was previously a coach at Chamblee and Pebblebrook. At Pebblebrook, he went 19-4, very good record there, and then 13-9 at Chamblee. So heck of a coach, got the job here, and then things have not gone well since he took over the program in 2010. But now they've turned it around. They're looking for their first winning season and their first playoff appearance since 2012.
Yeah, with a win here tonight, they would have their first winning season since 2012.
And they've only had 1 winning season since 2006. That was their only winning season. 2012 was their only winning season they've had since 2006, Ray. So it's a chance for them to restart their program, and it's a big opportunity in the region and here tonight taking on Noonan.
Yeah, and it's a big game from Noonan. Like you said, Patrick, it's region play for all 6 teams in our region. Everybody starts tonight. The whole region was off last week. A lot of these Cobb County schools were off last week, but everybody's ready for the fight the next 5 weeks of high school football.
Yeah, to show you how the schedule will go for Noonan after tonight, they'll be home against Campbell.
Which is homecoming.
Yep, and they will go to Westlake and then finish up Pebblebrook and at East Coweta in those ball games. So we are past the halfway mark, Ray, of the regular season at least, and well, let's hope there's some postseason as well. Looks like Noonan will receive the opening kickoff, and it looks like Wheeler, who I believe probably lost the coin toss, will kick off to Noonan here.
Yep, I think Noonan actually, that's the first coin toss we won. Maybe that's a good sign for us, too. And Wheeler will kick off to us. We drop back number 3, and that's Eric Williams.
One thing to note tonight will be whether we'll see the return of Bryson Moss. We were looking at him in warm-ups. Looks pretty good.
Yep.
I expect that we'll see him whether or not he's starting or not. We are not sure, but one thing that we will have to watch out for is their quarterback. They've got to go with number 8 senior quarterback C.J. Ogbonna. Ogbonna threw for 1,082 yards already on the season, 13 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, right?
Yeah, just a short kick right here, Patrick. Noonan fields it at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Short kick, little pooch kick. They didn't catch us off guard, and we were there to make the play.
Yeah, on the dive forward, they're going to move that up to the 41-yard line. So, I mean, you'll take starting off at your own 40 anytime you can.
Yep. That's something. Woody Waters wasn't back. He's usually back there, too. He is going to play tonight. He's missed the last week or last game because of a thumb injury, but he's back out there. Also, Carson Knight back out there at center. So we get some of our players back that we've been out, and we're not sure about Bryson Moss right now, but it might be A.J. Aubrey Carter right now. Here we go. First play. Michael McGinnis, the quarterback, under center. I formation. And he's got his fullback, and Williams turns and hands it to Williams. And gets about 3 yards on first down. Still struggling. Almost got to the 45. Let's give him 4. Good run at him by him. And that was a Malik. Excuse me, Patrick. That's Ty Hussey. Ty plays most of our offense. And Malik
so
plays.
we've seen Hussey in relief duty the last couple weeks, and he's looked very good. You almost got to think about playing 3 guys now the rest of the way through the season.
Exactly. We go 2 tight end with Brooks and Barnett, still in the I formation with Hussey. Hand off to Hussey, looks for a hole, and maybe a yard pickup. He does get past the 45, so it'll be 3rd down at about 3. for the Cougars.
I do expect that this will be a lot of what we see tonight.
Yep.
Noonan trying to establish the run. And, they're not bad at running the ball themselves, but I do think that they'll be more of the passing team tonight versus us with more of the run.
Kyle McDonald back in at wideout, and Drew Brooks out. So trips to this near side, one to the far side, one back, and that's Hussey. Hussey's a senior, but he's got some speed. McGinnis back for his first pass today, looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket, and runs for the first down. Has it. Good run by him. Just tucked his head down and got the first down, moves the ball into Wheeler territory at the 46-yard line.
McGinnis not the fastest guy on the field by far, but that time he did the right thing. He let the play develop, and then once he realized there's nobody open, he just tucked it and ran and had more than enough for the first down.
Good run by him. Like you said, he doesn't run a lot, but he ran for the first down that play. First down for the Cougars, first down of the ball game. This time he'll operate out of his shotgun. He's got Hussey to his right, and he throws it here to Woody Waters. Woody's got room. He's at the 40, at the 35, and knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Good run, good catch, another first down by the Cougars.
There is a flag on the play. It's in an interesting spot. It's at the 45, which was kind of behind the play. Leads me to believe maybe this might go against Noonan.
Yeah, I didn't see the flag. I apologize.
It could have possibly been a face mask.
No, blocked in the back.
A hold. Yeah.
Blocked in the back from the spot, Patrick. So that's the original line of scrimmage. So from the 44, and Wheeler will take it, back us up 10. It'll be first down and 20.
Penalties did hurt us a couple weeks ago against Walton.
Yep.
It was a big component in the game, especially the first half.
Back to the Cougar 46-yard line. First and 20 for the Cougars. That was a pretty play. We'll probably see that again, but I didn't even catch it. The play was already past where Woody caught the ball. Again, it's under center. Malik pitched to him. It's Ty Hussey. Tried to get on the corner. And picks up about 3 yards on first down.
So far we have not seen Carter or Moss.
Yep, no, we have not. And Chip said that he was a game-time decision as far as Bryson Moss.
Well,
now,
speaking of which.
Yeah. Is he on the field now?
No, we have Williams that's in.
Yeah. We go no huddle, but McGinnis looking to the sideline for the play. Second down and about 15. We got a pretty good spot on that, so almost 5 yards on first down. Back to pass, got a man open, caught. Picked up to the original first down, so it's about third down and 10. We're in Wheeler territory.
First pass of the ball game there.
Completed.
Last one, of course, penalized on.
Yep. So it's third down and about 10 yards to go for Noonan. We're in Wheeler territory at the 46, about where we were just we had first and 10. And I was trying to, I think that was Josh Harris that caught that ball on the sideline, Patrick. That's PJ's younger brother. I believe that was who made the catch. They get us in a shotgun. Third down and about 9 yards to go. Drop straight back, flushed out of the pocket, looking downfield, got a man wide open, and caught and dropped. If it could have looked downfield, Patrick, see the man right there with his hands up in the air? That was Eric Williams, wide open, but he was running for his life, so he did have time to get away.
Yeah, that was on his blind side, so he would have had to completely turn around and turn his body around to see him, then throw across his body as well. And you know how that goes, especially in the high school game. Get away with that throw a little bit in college or the pros, but usually those things get picked here. Interesting area of the field.
Yep.
You would almost consider, if it was not 4th down and 8, if it was maybe 4th and 1 or 2 here, the line to get for the first down is the 35. You might consider going for it, but on 4th and 8, they're going to bring on the punt team.
We bring in Brad Wyrick. He's had a good year so far for us. Low snap, he feels it, no rush, gets it away high, and Wheeler will fair catch it at their 14-yard line. 1st and 10, their first possession. 9:04 left to go in the first quarter, no score. Noonan 2 first downs and had to punt it away.
Glad you're joining us here from this broadcast. We'll be at home next week.
Yeah, thank goodness.
What's it feel like?
It seems like we've been on the road. We played, 2 out of 3 games at home.
I remember our last and final thought when we left our last home game. That was Griffin, and that was on September the 7th. We were like, man, when we get back, it should be nice fall weather. But, boy, were we wrong.
We were wrong. I'm no weatherman, that's for sure.
I think it was about 90 degrees today.
Agbugle, that's what I would call him. CJ, good pass, handed off first back, picks up about a yard on first down. That, to me, Patrick, for us to win the game tonight, our defense has really got to step up. And they've been to the strong point so far. Eric Jeter, Gates, Hurd across the front. They all need to have a big game tonight, plus the linebackers. And I've got their.
We'll take all 22 of these starters and the special teamers tonight, right?
Exactly. 2nd down and 8 for Wheeler. C.J. Abugle back to pass, and we hit him in the pocket and get him for a sack. Good play. That's something we got to have all night. 38, was that the man there, Patrick, for the Cougars? 38 with the sack. He got some help from that's Donovan Henderson, I believe, if I'm right, made the sack. It'll be 3rd down and about 15 yards to go for Wheeler. So that's the kind of defense we need from the Cougars all night tonight, playing the number 8 team in the state.
Don't have a updated number on our sacks, but I think we're around the 20 mark already on the season, which is incredible.
And we only had 3 all last year, which was really under center. We'll lay back to pass, a little screen right here, tunnel screen. He's at the 15, still on his feet. We get him down. Host of Cougars get him down, and after about a 3-yard pickup, he stopped for well short of the first down.
Noonan defends that pretty well. Of course, you're in that area of a screen, so you've got to look out for that. They brought a little bit of pressure up the middle, but they stayed back in the secondary. And I was a little worried because the blocks were there at first, but they did a good job of swarming to the offensive guy there, or the receiver, and made a good tackle, just a very short gain.
Denzel Boston, who hadn't played till tonight, made a play on that. And so we'll force Wheeler to punt. They weren't able to pick up the first down. Standing at his own goal line. We're coming. Ooh, almost got it, but did not. And Woody will let it bounce at midfield and roll dead, actually, in Wheeler territory at the 47-yard line.
Well, field position hadn't been an issue yet for Noonan. They've had 2 possessions now. They've started off at their own 39, and now they're starting off at nearly Wheeler's 45. They'll mark it about, I guess, the 47 or so.
Yep, first down, second possession for the Cougars. No score, 7:04 to go in the first quarter. That was good defense by the Cougars. We need that all night tonight. And you said their coach, Michael Collins, he's been here 9 years, Patrick.
9 years, yep. It's paid off for him this year, that's for sure. We talked about the record. If you didn't join us in pregame, he had a very good record coming in his 2 previous stops. More on that in a second.
McGinnis understood the same play we were in with Woody. He's at the 40, not quite the 40, got to the 42-yard line. Pick up about 5 on first down.
McGinnis 2 for 2, or actually 2 for 3 early on in his passing. Yeah, the story on their coach, Michael Collins, his 9th season, had winning seasons at Pebblebrook where he was 19-4, at Chamblee where he was 13-9, but took over the program here in 2010, and so far this is including the 5 wins that he's got this year, only a 36-52 record here with the Wildcats.
Bryson Moss in right now, Patrick. He's in the eye.
There we go.
McGinnis under center. Payon, his fullback, is in front. And turns and handed to Moss. First carry he's had in. Man, he just bull through the line, just short of the first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him, Patrick.
Wheeler is saying that they came up with the ball, but they are ruling him down.
Yeah, he was down.
And I tell you, it was a shoestring grab there at the very end. He about slipped through the hole there, and if he would have, Ray, I think he might have went the distance because there wasn't another body in front of him.
And he's coming out of this play. I think he's okay, but they're probably going to use him spot like that tonight, I would think. 3rd down and 1. The ball at the 37-yard line of Wheeler. McGinnis under center and handed to Payon, and he slipped. He's not going to get the first down. And, Patrick, this may be one of those plays that we maybe
go for it here. Yeah, he totally slipped, Ray. You're right. What do we have? I think we got he may be injured, Ray. That's a defensive guy, right?
Yeah, that's Wheeler. I can't see the number.
They're whistling on the crew here. He's getting over to his back. He hurt his knee, Ray. It looks like he's holding it pretty good. This may be an extended timeout. So I'll tell you what, with 5:28 left here in the first quarter, scoreless ball game from Wheeler High School, we'll take a quick break and update you on the injured player in just a moment.
Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Noonan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com.
We're back live. Injured player was able to get up on his own and get off the field. Seemed to be okay. He and Payan hit knees, it looks like. We're going for it. It's 4th and about a yard and a half. We bring Payan back in as a fullback. McGinnis is a quarterback. The deep back, and I believe that's Carter. Trips to the far side. And we turn and head to Carter. He's got the first down and more. Big hole there on the left side. Good blocking.
Well, he only needed a yard, Ray, and ended up getting about almost 10 yards. It was a huge hole, and he shot right through it. Looks like their injured player might come back into a bump knee, as you mentioned on that last play. They hit pretty well, and he was able to walk off under his own power. So looks like everyone's back to full strength now. 5:16 left to go here in the first.
No score, but Cougars on the move. McGinnis in the shotgun. He's got Carter to his left. And turns ahead to Carter. Big hole on the right side this time at the 20, 15, and knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Actually 11. And a late hit. Flag on a play. He was hit way out of bounds.
Yeah, that's going to take – he went out about the 12, 13, so half the distance there. This is going to bring Noonan first down and goal here in Wheeler territory. So far, their defense on the running, stopping the run, has not been very good. But Carter did an excellent job of running towards the numbers and made a cut towards the sideline that really bought him another 10 yards there. And then the late hit tacked onto that. So it's going to be probably – we'll wait for the call, but I would say first and goal from about the 6 or 7.
He showed good balance, Patrick, when he got on the sideline, kind of tight, roped it. And he was close to out of bounds, and they hit him out of bounds. But then another player at yellow line, if they hit him that far, they're going to call it. They did. Personal foul against Wheeler. It'll be half the distance of the goal.
Right, I'm asking you a question you may not know the answer to, but have they instituted a limit, you know, in the NFL and college now, you can only have 2 personal fouls and you're out the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's worked its way down to high school yet.
I'm thinking it is, Patrick. If it's not now, it'll be next year if college and pros are doing it. Because they pretty much mirror each other for it.
It's so hard these days to keep up with all the rules.
First and goal, looks like they're going to spot it. Is at the 6. First and goal from the 6. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. But Noonan trying to put points on the board here. McGinnis under center. And turns the hand to Carter.
Oh.
And he's hit right at the line of scrimmage and thrown for a loss.
Well, he had a great hole to run through last time. This time, not the case. It just, they stuffed that middle pretty good. Had a couple guys come in and just clogged that thing right up. You know, I think in this territory, Ray, you might have to take a couple shots at passing it. You're pretty far out now, almost back to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, we lost at least 2 on that play. McGinnis under center, turns around and says something to Hussey, Ty Hussey, I think it's I. No, it's still Carter. And he rolls to the left side, gets down to the 5 and pushed back. So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 5. And Wheeler's defense tightened up once we got inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit of talking back and forth with Hussey and another player. Bring up 3rd and about goal from about maybe the 5 and 6 yard line here. Probably in a situation where you're going to have to throw the football.
Patrick, I like the tight end sometimes here. And
I'm looking at on the outside at 81 Arnold.
Yeah.
He's got a one-on-one matchup there with a very small defender.
McGinnis under center. Looking downfield, got a man
there
open.
He is.
In and out of his hand, incomplete.
Yeah, went right for Arnold. I thought they might go for the fade route in the end zone. Instead, they went for the slant, and it was a perfect throw.
Patrick, that was a good call. It was one-on-one with Arnold. The throw was right there. And if he makes the catch, we got a touchdown. He drops it. We'll have to go for the field goal.
I didn't get the cornerback's number that was on him, but it was a heck of a play. I mean, he got that arm in at the very last second and knocked it away. It could not have been thrown any better.
Austin Burnett will snap it. Logan Hudson will hold it.
This essentially is an extra point kick here. It's about a yard or 2 deeper.
They'll spot it at the 14, 10 yards the end zone. So 24-yard field goal attempt, 3:48 left to go in the first quarter. Noonan trying to get on the board first. Good snap, good hole. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Cougars lead 3-0. 3:45 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more Union Cougar football after this commercial break.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Noonan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Noonan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Noonan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motler for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
We're back live. Red Wire set to kick off. He just kicked the 24-yard field goal for the Cougars. And Wheeler stands up. The kick is high and long over the head of the receiver. He backed all the way to the 2-yard line, fields it at the 10, 15, got running room 20, 25, and pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Good return by him. It was over his head. He had to field it over his shoulder. And they'll actually spot it at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
It certainly seemed a lot worse than it was. After all that, only down to the 29, which we've had much better field position tonight than they have so far.
Cougars lead 3-0, but first possession, it was 3 and out for Wheeler. Now it's second possession. And the defense has got to do that all night tonight. Number 8 team in the 7A football. And the first region game for the Cougars. Abable is the quarterback, puts a man in motion, and hands it off to him, trying to get on the corner. And we hit him in the backfield. Oh, God. Patrick, did you see that hit? That was Malik Hussey on that play. Woo, hit him at about the 22-yard line, about a 5-yard loss. There's a flag on the play. I call those ooh-wee hits. That was what, when Ogletree was playing Alex, the crowd would go ooh-wee, and that's kind of what you saw that time. No indication yet what the penalty is. Holding against Wheeler. And the Cougars decline it after the big loss on the play. So it'll be second down and about 18 yards to go. Or they spotted 18 yards to go. Good defense by the Cougars that time. And like I said, we need that all night. Second down and 18. The ball back to the 22-yard line of Wheeler. Ababa comes all the way to the sideline to get his play. Now he's back in. He'll from the shotgun and turn the hand to that same back again. He slips. He's down right. Actually loses a yard on that play. So it's third down and 19. And he just slipped, Patrick. I'm not sure. This is another turf field. It looks fairly new, but that's 2 slips we've seen here in the first quarter. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Noonan leads 3-0. C.J. Ababwe is the quarterback. About 6'2", 190. Good-looking kid. We're coming. Blitz. They flip it out of the backfield and caught and hit. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That was third and about 18. Now it's going to be fourth and about 18. Patrick, 22 looks like a little scat back for them, but so far he hadn't hurt us. We've been on him pretty good. Ryan Artis. They bring their punter in, and you had that their kicker for him. I think kicker is Zach Atkins.
Atkins is he's at least their place kicker, but I think he'll also be their punter as well.
Standing inside his own 10. Woody standing about midfield. Good snap. We're coming again.
Oh,
wow, we missed it again. He gets it off, bounces at the midfield, and then rolls out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Well, he made something out of nothing there. Twice tonight he's been able to just sidestep a punt. It's kind of been amazing.
It really is, because both times we got there, we were there, and like you said, he just sidesteps it and gets it away. Got a good roll on it back to the 39-yard line. Still good field position for the Cougars. They lead 3-0. Their third possession on the night, 2:09 left to go in the first quarter. And these teams do look a lot alike. They wear the blue and gold, not the navy blue that we wear, the old gold.
Yep, their home. They're actually their home or their road jerseys, should I say, look a lot like our road jerseys. The one difference is that they wear gray at home, and we do not.
Our offense comes on the field. Michael McGinnis leading the pack. 1st and 10 Cougars at their own 39-yard line. Red Wyrick has a 24-yard field goal for the only points of the game so far. McGinnis under center, and whistle blown before the play. And they get us for motion. False start by the Cougars.
Second penalty of the night against the Cougars. 1 10-yard hold and now a 5-yard procedure.
Back us up 5, so it'll be 1st down and 15. And moves us back to the 34-yard line. So 1st and 15.
And a pretty quick first quarter so far. Only 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go.
McGinnis this time will operate out of the shotgun. Quick pass over to Woody. Gets a block. Is that 40? Midfield.
It's not going to matter, Ray. That block, they're going to call him on it. Legal pick play. It's going to go against two. Going to be the receiver there, Harris.
Josh Harris.
Yep. Harris just a little bit early on the pick play. He'd have been okay if the ball was already caught, but it was in the air.
Yeah, you could see it coming.
It did look to me like maybe it was the right call, though, right?
Yeah, I agree. And that pick play has been called a lot in the college and pros, too.
It's because it's such a popular play now. I mean, you think about a pick and basketball, you pick and roll basically every play.
So that's
more of that. Go ahead, Ray.
No, it backs us up from the spot, Patrick. So we're back inside our own 25-yard line, still marking it off.
More and more they call that pick play now because you see it more, and it is a judgment call.
But that was pretty obvious there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a lot of time about two things: your timing and being discreet about it.
1st and 29 for the Cougars.
In the NFL, they call it a rub. They don't like to call it a pick.
It is a pick. I don't care how you look at it. It's just like a basketball pick. Arnold comes near side, Woody in the slot, McGinnis under center. 1st and 29. And turns and heads it to Carter. Carter picks up about 3 yards on 1st down. It'll be stuck it down in about 17 yards to go.
Noonan does not seem very eager to throw the ball tonight. No. They have made, maybe 4 or 5 attempts, but it seems like they want to – I don't know if they've maybe seen something on tape or something, but even on the long yardage situations, they've really stuck to the run here.
You know, the last couple of games, we've gone deep on the first play.
You're right. That's
McGinnis,
a good point.
Under center. Now he's looking downfield. Didn't have anybody open, fleshed out of the pocket, gets a block. May have to tuck it and run. Now he does. And knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Just got what he could. That's a good, smart play. Brings up 3rd down and about 15.
That's the second great run by McGinnis tonight. He was originally coming towards our sideline, Ray, turned his back completely towards us and ran to the opposite sideline. Got about half the distance back. More manageable 3rd down and 13 here.
I believe that was Will Anderson gave him that good block to free him up. 3rd down and about 13 now. Ball at the 37-yard line. Another 3rd down for the Cougars. They lead.
First down is the 49, Ray.
Yeah.
Got to get to midfield here.
Got to get 13 yards. Michael in a shotgun and turns and hands it to the back. Steps in the hole and then out. And that's Hussey. Did get the 1st down, but got good running room out to the 45. It'll be 4th down and about 5 yards to go.
Well, I don't know how much field position means when you're gotten into region play and you need to win some ball games. Yep. But right now, Noonan's done a good job of at least so far winning field position and being on top by 3. They're going to do the same here with a good kick.
Probably be the last play of the first quarter. 21 seconds clock running. Red Wyrick on the field to punt it away. They drop back 1 at the 15. No rush and gets away. High kick. They'll fair catch it at the 22-yard line. So Wheeler takes over at their own 22. 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Noonan leads 3-0 on a field goal, 24-yard field goal by Red Wyrick.
Just to catch you up where we're at so far, Noonan had the football in their first possession. Ran 7 or 6 plays, then had to punt the football right over the Wheeler. Noonan with a great defensive stop on their first effort. Pinned them back. Wheeler punted on their first effort. Noonan drove 8 plays down the field, had a field goal. Got all the way down to the 5. Started off first to go for the 5, but Wheeler pushed him back, settled for a field goal there. 24-yard kick by Wyrick. Wheeler came back and punted on their last possession. Now Noonan punts it over to Wheeler right here.
First play, Abano back in the shotgun. It was hit at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was 23 for the Cougars. Knocked it down. Defensive end, Darius Gates. Good play by him. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Incomplete pass stops the clock. That was a good play by Gates to knock it down. And, Patrick, remember, we played last year in Carrollton, and Darius Gates had an outstanding game. And he got hurt and never did get back to where he played in that first game. Didn't play half the season, I don't think.
Well, the defense has been a pleasant surprise for the most part this year, especially the pressure they've gotten.
Second down and 10. A little tunnel screen to them. He's at the 25, 30, and knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. First down, right at the first down mark. I believe he got the first down.
Play was made there by number 5, the receiver, Quarius Smith, who gave a great block on the outside. It would have probably been a couple yards short of the first down, but Smith's block allowed him to get outside of the numbers and pick up the first down.
First down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, he's just right at the marker, Ray. They're waiting right now for them to get the sticks down. So definitely a good play by Smith.
1 second left to go in the first quarter. And turns and heads to the back, trying to get outside and squeezes through the line, gets about 5 yards on first down out to the 40-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. Noonan leads 3-0 over Wheeler. Wheeler has the football at their own 40-yard line.
We'll take a quick break. Be back right after this. You're listening to Noonan Cougar Football on New Link Channel 7 and StreamCity.org.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link WOW, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Noonan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
We're back live at Wheeler High School. Corky Kell, and that's right, Corky Kell Field, and he was highly thought of in Cobb County. He was a football coach here at Wheeler. Later on was the superintendent of Cobb County Schools, so of course the Corky Kell Classic is named after him.
That's right.
I'll flip over to Patrick Glory to carry the second quarter.
So you'll leave me with the quarterback here.
Ababwe, that's what I'm, Abanye.
Abanye, maybe. He wears number 8. He's a senior quarterback. His first name is CJ.
Yeah, that's a lot easier.
CJ Agbanye. Right-handed quarterback, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
He is.
Yeah, he is. And he will hand off straight up the middle, short run. Gain of maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Good defense there by Noonan. They 3 or 4 guys. Johnny on the spot.
Host of Cougars right there. Eric Jeter leading the way. Hurd also there. Defensive players. Linebacker Sam Warner, too.
That was their running back, Quarius Smith, on the run. They've really got 2 running backs, Smith and DJ Thomas. Smith wears number 5. Thomas wears number 12. Third down and long 3 here. 4 receivers set, 2 right, 2 left. Throw down. Got a wide open man. Was that caught? Yes or no? They'll say yes inside the Noonan 40.
Yes, he did catch it.
It was a sliding catch at about the 30, maybe at the 48. He slid to about the 38-yard line for the grab. At first, I thought maybe he didn't catch it, Ray.
It was short. Patrick had to come back for it a little bit, and that was really able to complete it for the first down. We had coverage there, but the short pass made it complete.
Their quarterbacks had outstanding numbers coming into this ball game. More on that in just a second. 3 receivers right, 1 left, but a man in motion. We'll pitch to the man in motion, going from left to right. And Noonan's got him trapped. Who was that on the tackle? Big tackle there by 6,
That's Malik Hussey.
Malik Hussey.
Good play by Malik. He saw that play all the way.
He was shot out of a cannon, Ray.
They were trying to run a reverse, Patrick, and it ran all the way across the field, and Malik just zeroed in on him for a loss back to the 45-yard line.
Not sure about that play call. That's going to back him up nearly 10 yards all the way back to the 45. Line to get to for the first down will be the 28 of the Cougars.
Second down and 16.
Yep. Second and long here. 2 receivers right, 2 left, 1 back in the backfield. Put a man in motion from right to left. Abanya will look to throw, cross the 45, 40, 35, and out of bounds. Will pick up more than half of the distance and bring up third down and about 3 or 4 yards. One thing I noticed there, Ray, he could have chose to take a hit and maybe got a yard or 2 closer, but as it is, it's nearly going to be 5 yards for the first.
Tristan Esso was right there to make a play, too, and just kind of ran him out of bounds.
If I'm the quarterback there, I may think about, taking maybe a little hit and trying to pick up another yard or 2. This would be a third down along 4 here.
He was satisfied for that.
Yeah, he definitely had another yard or 2 to get there. They'll bunch it up. 2 receivers to the right, 1 back in the backfield, put a tight end to the right side. They will fake a handoff. He missed him.
He missed the handoff.
Some confusion in the backfield. Quarterback went to give it to, he spun one way, and his running back just simply wasn't there.
And the man that hit him again was that 4 for us? Was that Hussey again?
I'm going to have to cheat off the PA here, Ray. But
yep, I want to give him credit for it.
Second sack of the ball game for the Cougars.
I believe it was 4, Patrick.
That's a horrible feeling.
That's Ty Hussey.
When you're a quarterback and you turn around to hand off the ball and the guy is just not there.
He was just shocked as anybody that nobody was there, and that was Ty Hussey making that play.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down and 11. But another man in motion. 3 receivers now left, 1 right. Looking to throw. Got one-on-one coverage on the right side. And whoa, incomplete. He had him in stride. A beautiful throw by the quarterback. That should have been 6. He just juggled the football and out of bounds.
Patrick, I didn't mean to get in on your airtime right there. I'm sorry. But that receiver, he's a big receiver. I think that's Smith. Not Smith. He was in our notes.
Is
that Ricky White? He was wide open.
13, I believe, Ray.
So the Cougars take over on downs, Patrick.
That's Jeremiah Pruitt.
And good coverage with back there was knocked it loose was Ty Bridges. Made a great play.
Ray, you're right. He's 6'6".
Yeah,
he's a big receiver, isn't he?
Yeah. He's averaging 100 yards a game, Patrick.
They'll turn it over on downs. That's right. We did have a note on him coming in.
Back to pass, and this time airs it out. Oh, in and out of the hand. It was right on the money.
They're just going left and right, shot for shot now. They've opened the game up. That was intended target there was Elijah Williams.
And he had him open. He was behind the secondary. The pass was there. I think if Elijah had to do it again, he'll run under the ball. He kind of reached for it. And McGinnis, Patrick, I said it last week, he has the best touch on a long throw I've seen in a long time.
The last 2 balls thrown by the quarterbacks, one for them and one for us, could not have been thrown. Yeah, couldn't have been thrown any better either. So perfect passes.
Second down and 10 for the Cougars.
2 receivers right, 1 left, 1 tight end set off. They will hand it up the middle. I think that is Carter, I believe, up to the 45.
Aubrey
and
Carter.
A gain of 5.
Good run. Runs that left side, picks up 5 yards on second down, third down and 5.
Carter will stay in the game. They'll bring the tight end out.
We saw Bryson Moss for 1 play. He ran it, got good yardage.
And then he came out.
Mm-hmm. And he was trying to get in that time, but he's staying off.
Bring Williams near side, 2 receivers to the right, 1 left, 1 back in the backfield. They'll keep a tight end offset to the right now. From under center this time, McGinnis looks to throw. Got a man open on a slant, but that time his throw was a little bit off.
That was Arnold, incomplete. That play was, like you said, incomplete. So 3 quick plays, and the Cougars are 4th and 5 yards to go from their own 45. We'll have to punt it away. 8:48 left to go in the first half. Cougars lead 3-0.
A lot of possessions in this game already.
Yeah. Fast-paced game, not many penalties.
This will be the 8th possession of the ball game already. 4 for each team after this punt. So Noonan will be at the 45. They'll punt it. They'll get this kickoff from about the 35. They'll drop 2 receivers deep just past the 20.
No rush.
Wyrick's kick is a beauty. Going to drive them back right at about the 21.
That's about where they've started all their drives tonight, Patrick, at the 20, 21-yard line.
Yeah, I can tell you, Ray, their first possessions, their own 19. I missed 1, but they're also their own 22, and now their own 21.
So pretty much same place. 3-0, Cougars lead. 8:41 left to go in the first half.
Oh, that was actually their own 29 on that one play because that was the one they ran it up on. So, yeah, The best field position tonight has been the 29 for them.
They bring their offense on the field. Well-played ball game on both sides right now. Region play, both teams know that. First region game of the season. And the whole region's playing their first game tonight, first region game.
Quarterback will
dropped
it. Oh, wow. It looked like a basketball. Wow. It bounced straight back up to him. You'll get that on this turf field.
Yeah.
If that was a natural grass field, there's no way it would have bounced like that.
He couldn't. It was just like he was dribbling like a point guard, and it bounced right back up his hand, loses yards on the play.
And as long as there's a penalty here, as long as this play stands, this will be another sack for Noonan.
He's talking with Wheeler, which is not good.
Their quarterback is C.J. Agbanya. Still waiting for the call.
And here he comes. White hat. Illegal shift? Unsportsmanlike conduct.
But was it
against Wheeler?
My question, though, is this: let's see if what they'll do here with the down. He didn't motion dead ball, so I think it's very odd to have an unsportsmanlike during the play. Usually, unsportsmanlike is a dead ball foul. So I think this is going to remain second down. But he didn't give the indicator that it was a dead ball first, so we'll have to wait and see. I didn't see anything, Ray.
Well, they marked it off, Patrick. It's down at the 5.
Yeah, we'll need to keep an eye on the down marker here, though. Right now they've got it. Yep, they are going to say second down. So
second down in 20, 25.
Hey, I seen him writing down there, Ray, that unsportsmanlike. That's a personal foul. I think you're right. I think they
2 and you're out, or have to sit out a game.
We need to ask about that these days. So the play will stand. So that'll go down the books as a sack for the Cougars, their third of the ball game. Tack on the penalty yard, so 15-yarder. I believe that's the first penalty against them tonight. Second, okay. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Throw out to the flat and missed him. Just missed him, Ray.
Yep, and that was almost a lateral, the way he threw that ball. It went out of bounds, so it didn't matter. It'll be third down and about 20 yards to go, 23 yards to go.
I tell you, their coaches were a little concerned about what has transpired happening tonight.
Yep.
They didn't want to believe all the hype. They didn't want to tell their players, hey, don't worry about this top 10 ranking. We're in region play now.
Yep.
I had a coach before the ball game say, hey, don't believe it yet. Third and a long distance here. Going to throw it deep and into double coverage.
Overthrown.
Couple fans here wanted pass interference. There's no way they're going to get that call. The receiver wasn't even looking at the football. Had to bring up fourth down. They'll need a punt again.
One of our coaches was really hot over there on the sideline, and I thought it was a flag, but I don't see one. It was in double coverage, and nobody interfered with anybody, didn't look like.
Look here for the Noonan return team. We have to see if they're going to set up a return or they're going to go for the block here. Last couple times, their kicker's been able to sidestep oncoming defenders. Both plays look like it had a very good chance of getting blocked before he was just able to get out of the way. It's kind of remarkable.
Waters is standing in Wheeler territory at the 45, still eaching up.
They'll punt this from their own end zone, but I believe we have an official timeout.
They're going to take a timeout. Did they take a timeout, Wheeler?
They did. We'll take one, too. 8:12 left to go first half. Noonan leads 3-0. We'll be back with more Noonan football right after this.
Wheeler took that timeout.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Noonan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Noonan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Noonan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
Back here from Wheeler High School, we were just about set for play. Then another whistle happened and gave us time to get our headset back on. Took me and Ray, were both trying to open up a Chick-fil-A tea. Neither one of us could get it, so we could certainly use some assistance in the booth right now.
We need somebody with some grip.
They had dropped the penalty flag, but they picked it up. I wonder if it was one of those situations where they literally had dropped it, but they will wave the flag off here. And Wheeler is set to punt from the shadow of their own end zone.
Yeah, he's 8 yards deep in his own end zone. Woody's standing about his own at the Wheeler 45-yard line.
3-0 to score. Noonan on top. A 24-yard field goal by Ryrick, the only score so far. See if Noonan brings the pressure here. Going to set up the return.
Good kick.
Yeah, decent. Going to come down about the 47. Going to be a chance to return it, though, across the 45. Woody to the 40, spins, and about the 40 is as far as he'll go. They'll mark him off just inside the 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Cougars. We actually start in Wheeler territory. They'll spot it at the 41, Patrick. It's good to have somebody like sure-handed as Woody because he can catch the ball in a crowd. He can catch it anywhere. And good to see him back out there. He missed the week before because he had his dad said broke thumb. So it's 1st and 10 Cougars at the Wheeler 41-yard line. 3-0 Noonan. Need to get points on the board. 7:56 left to go in the first half. Michael McGinnis brings his offensive unit on the field. Looks like he'll go from the shotgun. A good crowd here for Wheeler's homecoming night at Wheeler High School. 1st and 10. Turns off and hands it to Hussey, and Hussey gets 9 yards on first down. Just ran right up the middle, Patrick, and picked up 9 yards. That's Ty Hussey. Ty and Malik are twins. We've had several twin, the last ones being the Ogletrees, that played here at Noonan. 2nd down and 1. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. 3-0 Noonan. Noonan with the football. McGinnis under center. He's got Payan and Hussey in the backfield. Hussey in the eye. Turns the hand to Hussey. Squeaks through. I believe he got the first down. He had to get to the 30. I believe that's exactly where he got. Should timeout to move the chains, and they do.
I think we might have went offline for a few seconds there, Ray. Let's just catch him up on that last couple plays.
Well, from the punt, Cougars had it first in from the 45-yard line, from the 41-yard line, and pick up the first down, and that's where we are, Patrick. First down at the 30-yard line. McGinnis turns and hands it to Hussey again, and Hussey's just running like somebody possessed inside the 25 down to the 24. He's a senior, but get his chance to play, and he's done well. He did last year, but really showing what he can do this year.
It's been a battle of punts so far for both teams to see if anybody can get something going. This is really not quite in the red zone yet, but if they get there, it'll only be Noonan's second trip. They'll line up I formation, hand it off. A little bit of a hole, dive forward, close to the first down. Had to get inside the 20. It will be really close here, Ray.
That was Ty Hussey again. Went to the right side that time, Patrick. He went middle, left, and that time right. Close to the first down. They hadn't moved the chains yet, hadn't spotted it yet. It looked like they signaled first down. They did.
Yeah, I do. He fell forward. He got his legs taken out from under him and just dove forward and just enough to pick it up. So inside the 22nd trip to the red zone here. Last time they were there was their second possession of the game. They're going to go back to this eye here. One receiver set to the right, and not much going there. That was Carter on the run, maybe a yard or two in the play.
Nothing there from Aubrey.
One thing they're doing, Ray, with all the running of the ball is they're also taking a lot of time off this clock. We're nearly to halftime here. We're at the halfway part of the second quarter. This drive is, let's see, they got this ball, didn't mark it off here, but
at the 41.
And about the 8-minute mark as well.
Yep.
Already almost 3 minutes gone off the clock here.
2 first downs in this drive. Turns ahead to Carter again. Got the first down and touchdown. Patrick, 360. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Boy, he was right in there, Ray. 20-yard run for the score. And, a guy had him for the tackle there, but he just, like you said, a 360, and boom, he was in. Nearly untouched.
Nice run that time by Aubrey Carter. 20 yards out for the score. 5:35 left to go in the first half. Noonan on the board with the first touchdown of the ball game. We had it first and goal in the first quarter. Only got 3 points out of it. This time we get the touchdown from 20 yards out. Burnett will snap it, excuse me. Hudson will hold it, and Rarick will try to tack on the 10th point. Good snap, good hold, The kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Cougars lead 10-0. 5:35 left to go in the first half.
We'll take a quick break. Be back right after this. Noonan Cougar football on New Link Channel 7 and StreamCity.org.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg has all the wings and munchies you're looking for with sports all around and a family-friendly environment. Located off Andrew Bailey Road, it's convenient to everyone in Coweta County and Palmetto. Every Monday from 5:30 till 8:30, dine-in only, 65-cent wings. Tuesdays, trivia night, starts at 7 p.m. And Saturdays during college football season, it's College Football Saturday from 11 till 1. Tell them you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or takeout during the show. Tell everyone. Just don't tell the chickens.
Back here from Wheeler High School, otherwise not known as Walton High School. It's been a tough time to remember that, right? We were just here at Walton. I mean, we were literally about, 4 miles, as you're saying, Ray, used as the crow flies, the old saying. We're really about separated only about 4 miles from the campus we were just at a couple weeks ago. 5:35 left to go here. Noonan on top, 10-0 now. A field goal and a 20-yard touchdown by Aubrey Carter so far. This kick will go into the end zone and unreturnable.
That's his deepest kick of the year, Patrick. Red Wyrick.
He's pumped, right?
He is jacked. About 5 yards deep in the end zone. High school football, it brings it out to the 20-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Patrick, like you said, it's been a quick first half. Not many penalties, and the referees have kept the ball moving, too, so that's good.
Yep. So far, we've only had, I think, 5 accepted penalties. We've had a couple more of that were either offsetting or declined.
Defense has played good so far. We said coming in the game they had to play good. So far, they've done that. The whole defense, secondary, the linebackers, and the up front guys, Jeter, Gates, and Hurd.
I tell you, if this score holds, there'll be some people around the state that really do a double take on the score from around the state. 2 receivers right, 1 man in the backfield, tight end offset to the right. Look out to throw, and it was nearly picked off.
Oh.
It actually went through the hands of a Cougar player into the hands of number 10, which was Ricky White, and out. I don't think White thought that ball was going to touch him because it looked like a pick 6 the whole way.
And I thought he was going to pick it. It was 25, just made the cut, made a perfect move. That's Javier Moat, and he was Johnny on the spot.
It kind of looked a little similar to the end of the Falcons game from last week, straight through a defender's hands. 5:26 left to go here in the first half. Noonan by 10.
Patrick, I want to apologize. That's Boston. We almost intercepted that.
1 receiver right, 3 to the left. Well, fake a handoff, looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got him.
Yes.
Sandwiched by 2 Cougars. Now they got to let him go.
Blow the whistle.
They've already blew it, right? They just got to let him go. That'll be the 4th sack of the ball game for the Noonan defense. They have been all over the quarterback, C.J. Abanya.
Tristan Esso was there, and also 93, Sims, another sophomore, a senior and a sophomore making that play.
And it was a sandwich. You had 1 coming from the left and 1 coming from the right, and they just met the center. Abanya's had a hard time getting away from the Noonan defense tonight.
He's been under pressure all night.
2 receivers right, 2 left, 1 back in the backfield. Shotgun set. Let's bring up 3rd down and 20 to go. Watch for the deep ball here. Look to the sidelines. They're going to change the call here. They're running out of time, though. I'm surprised they haven't gotten flagged yet.
Still a long time.
Taking forever. Now they snap it, looking to throw out left side and off a player's helmet, it looked like, maybe his hands. You could tell the Noonan defense there, the coaches were not happy with that play.
No. Somebody was really on our defense about it, but the incomplete pass.
His receivers have not done a good job of hauling in a few balls that probably should have been caught for him. They've already dropped 1 touchdown tonight. They dropped another ball that should have been caught on the sidelines.
It's at least 3, maybe 4.
At least 3, yeah. That was there.
So 4th down, they'll have to punt it away again, standing in his own end zone. And that's Zach Atkins, punter. Woody standing about his own 43-yard line. High snap.
Wow, low kick.
Not as lucky this time. It gets it away, it'll roll, and Woody will just let it roll dead at the 45, 44.
And got a good 10-yard roll there, and surprisingly, it's near midfield. What do we? Oh, we got a flag, Ray. Let's see what this is. It's all the way in the far side of the field, inside the 10. It's dropped right about the line of scrimmage, though. Somebody, could be a neutral zone, could be maybe a false start. They're going to go talk to
Coach Walker.
Our coach, so you would think it was against them. And that's probably going to be the case on whether or not to repunt this. I would repunt it because he got a really good roll.
He did.
Let's see what the call is.
They went right to Coach Walker with the discussion.
Still waiting. Meanwhile, the Wheeler defense has already made their way onto the field. No one seems to know that there's a flag here.
It was thrown way behind the play, Patrick, so none of the players saw it. 10-0, Noonan leads Wheeler with 4:13 left to go in the first half.
Now we're going to bring in a third official. He is definitely the judge here to this rock, paper, scissors debate. Like
he's a tiebreaker.
It's kind of odd because he's being very demonstrative with the way he's moving his arm. Yeah. I wonder if there's some confusion. It's procedure
against Wheeler.
I think I know what it is.
Okay.
So, Ray, I'm sure they instituted this. You can, I know in college and NFL, you can just take the 5, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
So instead of making them re-kick, they're taking the 5 yards on the end of the kick.
I like that because we get 5 yards added to that, so we'll start at our own 34-yard line. Excuse me, 36 yard. I'll get it right, Patrick. 39. I'm sorry. 1st and 10 Cougars at the Wheeler 39-yard line.
Thank you, Ray. And the handoff straight up the middle. I believe this is Carter with the run.
I believe that was Hussey again. 4.
Was it Hussey?
I believe it was.
He's got a lot of running time tonight.
He has. That was Tyreek. Now, he said Aubrey, but I believe it was 4 still in the game. I don't believe Aubrey's out there right now.
Yeah, because he hadn't come off, so that's got to be Carter.
Pick up about 3 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
I'm needing him to get it right, because I'm cheating off him a lot.
McGinnis.
2 receivers left. 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. This time they will hand it off. Hussey's got a big hole right side. Across the 20 to the 15. Now to the 14 and down there.
And they're going to spot him at the 15-yard line. 1st down for the Cougars. Patrick, if he ran in, and if he stayed out, I believe he could have scored. But he gets down to the 15, 1st down Cougars. 1st down Noonan.
Right, the field position that we've gotten tonight is incredible. I'm looking. We've started off nearly every possession inside their territory.
Yep.
You really feel bad that they've only put 10 points on the board here, but a chance to go up 17 here. They'll hand it off. This is Hussey. Hussey will
inside the 5, Patrick.
Pick it up a little bit to the right, and good run there. That's going to bring him inside about the 10-yard line, right?
It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Good run by Hussey. Stay with it. He comes out of the game, and I'm seeing that's Carter back in. We hadn't seen Moss yet. He tried to get in.
Yeah, for 1 play. That's all we've seen him for 1 play. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bring a tight end in the ball game. Offset to the right, as you mentioned, Carter in the backfield. McGinnis, the quarterback, will get the snap. Will fake a handoff, throw it out left side.
Woody.
And Woody's going to try to break a tackle, and he cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled about the 70, loss of about 2 in the play.
3rd down and picked up about a yard on the play, Patrick, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Need 7 out of here. We could get a big 3rd down play here.
Yeah, if you could score here, you'll make it a 3-possession game. Noonan did have the ball first in the half, so a chance for Wheeler to have back-to-back possessions to end this half and then start the other half.
Big 3rd down play, the ball game.
So certainly would be nice, Ray. Even if they pick up the 1st down and take some time off the clock, that would help a lot too. 2 receivers left, 1 back in the backfield, tight end. Will hand it off, and not going to be I don't know. It's close.
It's very close. That's Hussey with a carry.
Noonan's saying they picked it up. We'll wait and see the spot. I think you might consider going for it here, Ray, Patrick, even if you don't.
Yeah.
A field goal does you a little bit good, but, it's not as good as a touchdown. So,
Patrick, I think it's 1st and goal now.
They gave it to him.
1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 3. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the first half. Noonan leads 10-0 over the number 8 team in the state, Wheeler.
Same formation, 2 receivers right, I formation, going to hand it off. Hussey breaks a tackle, Bowers to the goal line, but he's going to be about a yard short of the touchdown.
Second effort got him down to the goal line, though, Patrick. Good run by Tyree Hussey.
This will only be the 7th play of the drive. Looks like Noonan's going to bring in the beef.
We go 2 tight ends with Brooks and Barnett. And there's another big guy came in with him, too.
Clock continues to run, which is a good thing here.
Yep.
Noonan has 3 timeouts. Wheeler, I'm surprised, has not taken one yet. They have 2. They would trail this ball. What do we have here? Would this be the timeout? It would. Why would they take the timeout so late? That's odd.
I think it was we'll see what we're going to do, and then they took the timeout. That was second timeout of the first half.
We'll take a quick one, too. We'll sneak one in. We have 1:25 left to go here in the first half. 10-0, Noonan on top.
At NewLink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local NewLink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this Internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with NewLink Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
Back here from Wheeler High School, Noonan knocking on the door with a 10-0 lead over Wheeler, the number 8 ranked team in the state of Georgia right now in 7A.
Big play right here, Patrick. We said it before. Second down and goal from the 1.
Noonan looking for their first region win on the year. Get back to 500 I formation from the 2. We'll hand it off to Hussey. Hussey across the middle. I think he is in, and he is.
Touchdown.
From a yard out, Malik Hussey will put the Cougars on top 16-0.
Good play. We had to beef, like you said. We had 2 big fullbacks, 2 tight ends, and we just muscled it in for the score. 1 yard out. And it took all those guys to get us in, but we got it on the board and lead 16-0. 1:22 left to go in the first half. Barnett will snap it. Hudson will hold it, and Wyrick will try to tack on the 17th point. So far, Patrick, the defense has played like we hoped they would, and they have first half. We need to hold the second game to play the second half the same way. Rad Wyrick set to kick the extra point. I really am proud of Rad. He sat out last year with an injury, came back as a senior, and really paid off for him. Kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Cougars lead 17-0 with 1:22 left to go in the first half.
We'll keep the broadcast here, but I think we might have an injury. Actually, we have an injured player, so we will take a timeout here.
Injured Cougar.
We'll tell you about him right when we come back. This is Noonan Cougar Football on New Link Channel 7 and StreamCity.org.
College Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or takeout during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
Warmer weather after the winter months can only mean it's a great time to go fishing. Hi, this is Shane Prophet, owner of Arnold Grocery in Noonan, and as an avid fisherman, I'm happy to announce we now carry live bait and fishing supplies. At Arnold Grocery, you can get crappie and medium minnows, along with crickets, worms like night crawlers, pinks, and red wigglers. We also carry a variety of basic fishing supplies and tackle. Arnold Grocery, 32 East Washington Street in Noonan, open Monday through Saturday. And you can visit us online at arnoldgrocery.com.
New place or old place? Just doesn't feel like your space? It needs something special, some character, a little pizzazz? Not from a big box store, not some old junk. You need shabby chic. You need to head to Wisteria Lane, located on Raymond Hill Road, with a large variety of home decor furnishings, clothing, and accessories, including antiques, vintage industrial, mid-century modern, jewelry, rugs, and lighting, and so much more. Check them out on their Facebook at Wisteria Lane Antiques and Home Decor.
Back here from Wheeler High School, and a little update on the injured player, which was 67, Dylan Tapley. Came off under his own power, but quite the limp there, Ray.
Yep, had to be helped off the field pretty good, so I hope he's going to be okay. We'll try to get a report on that.
Hopefully it's just maybe a little ankle or something, giving him some trouble, and kickoff will.
He can't run it back.
Yep, he tried. He tried.
That's that big receiver, too, Patrick, 6'6".
Yeah, their quarterback is big, too. I meant to mention that a second ago, the size of their quarterback. He's a 6'3" guy himself.
This is a basketball school. I mean,
it definitely is a basketball school. I was had with their assistant athletic director, had a chat with him, and he said that they've got 2 or 3 that are in the ESPN Top 100 again this year for high school basketball players. They'll probably get a good look from ESPN. I'm sure they'll be here a time or two. They hosted a couple games last season.
I think you said 2 this year, didn't they? 2 more?
Yeah, it's looking like that. So it's definitely a basketball school for sure. 2 receivers right, 2 left, 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback, right-handed guy, looks to throw, got a screen pass, but I thought it hit the ground.
I don't think it did.
Wow.
He scooped it up.
They're going to say it did not hit the ground, and it's going to be about a 6-yard gain.
He made a good catch. Kind of a little turn on screen. He had to come back a little bit to receive it. Picked up 7 yards on first down.
So 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go, and they're going to have to go quick. They did not pick up the first down. Clock still running. Looking to throw quick. Throw out to the sidelines.
That's
caught and inside the numbers,
down.
so they're going to mark this forward progress rate. Is going to stop the clock here with 47 seconds. Let's see if they elect to take a timeout or not.
They've got one. They take their last timeout, Patrick.
They do. You're right. We'll keep the broadcast here.
And that big receiver, we never did get him down. They took a timeout. I guess they didn't take a timeout because they're going to hurry up here.
Odd. Yep. What do we got here? That's weird.
They did signal timeout.
Okay, well, here they go. They gave him a few more seconds back by doing this. They did rule it. Throw out to the flat. To midfield, that's their huge receiver there. That guy's gigantic, Frank.
He's 6'6". He's come close to the sideline. He's 6'6". We're covered with Ty Bridges. Bridges goes about 5'8", 5'9".
Jeremiah Pruitt, unconventional spelling, P-R-U-I-T-T-E. Jeremiah Pruitt, wide receiver, senior, 6'6", 205.
Another first down. They've moved the ball just shy of midfield. First down, 36 seconds left to go in the first half.
And 1 timeout. 1 receiver right, 3 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Now they'll whistle it live when the ball went out of bounds, so the clock is stopped here. Looking to throw. Plenty of time.
Looking for him again. Deep.
Floated it, though. He caught it, but there's a flag on the play.
He caught it. He had to go up, Patrick. He jumped up. I'm surprised they hadn't gone to him before this drive. The flag on the play stops the clock at 28 seconds.
Now the question is going to be, what is this penalty?
I think it's against the Cougars. No signal yet, but it was into double coverage. But he's so tall, he just jumped up and took the play.
I was just about to mention that as well, Ray. I mean, and I thought it was well underthrown as well. He kind of floated the ball up there, but, his guy went up and high pointed it.
The ball is at the 18-yard line. No signal yet. Discussion.
Well, this certainly looks a lot better for Wheeler at this point. And if they didn't catch that, they're
holding. Noonan,
defensive holding. Declined, obviously.
Declined, yep. So it's first down from the 18-yard line of Noonan.
I think the clock will run here on the snap.
It should. As soon as they get the chains moving on the far side.
That was a live ball foul.
They're waiting for the chains on the far side.
So essentially they will snap this at the whistle. And there it is. 25 seconds left to go.
Pressure.
Looking, running.
He's
got some running room on the outside, inside the 10.
Trying to get out of bounds.
I don't think he got out of bounds. They're going to say he did.
He did. Barely, but he did. We tried to keep him inbounds, but he did. 19 seconds left to stop the clock.
Wonder what their kicking game looks like, Ray.
Well, he's got some kick punts off. Patrick's pretty good. I don't know
about true.
Place picking. At the 18-yard, at the 8-yard line, first and goal.
They do have 1 timeout here, so they could run it once if they wanted to.
Look at this big tight end. This big wide receiver, 6'6". I would just throw it up like and make a play.
Right. I'm surprised they're not double covering
and we
him.
take a timeout.
Yep. Good timeout there, I think.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to have to figure out what to do with them. I'm really surprised I didn't have more about him in my notes, Ray. Nothing really stood out.
Well, what you
receiver.
said, though, Patrick, that was Ricky Williams. It wasn't even him. Averaged 100 yards a game
receiving.
And this is Pruitt.
I've got him listed here as the 4th receiver on the team.
Yeah, he doesn't even make the stats early, but he's made himself known here in this drive. 3 catches off of first downs. And at 6'6", it's hard to bring him down. We did put Tristan Esso right on top of him, the linebacker, that last play, so we'll see if that holds up when they come back on the field.
This is homecoming tonight. I am looking here on the left, and oddly enough, Ray, both bands are near the field.
Yep.
Looks like their band is ready to come on, and our band is out of the stands ready to come on. Unless they're having homecoming after the game tonight, it looks like both bands are planning on playing.
And the Noonan band, the Noonan Marching Cats, actually performed before the game tonight.
Before the game, that's right.
Here we go, Patrick. First and goal from the 8. 19 seconds left to go in the first half.
They'll change the formation up slightly. They'll put 2 receivers right, 2 left, 1 back in the backfield.
They put the tall receiver in the slot over on the far side.
Agbanya, the quarterback, looking to throw under some pressure.
Get
Have to
him.
scramble. He is down.
Yeah.
They're going to have to call their last time out. They do so with 12 seconds left to go in the half.
19 for us made the play. From a defensive end position, great play by him.
I think that is the 5th sack of the night. At least 4.
Stephen Carter.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5th sack of the night.
Stephen Carter, Patrick, made the play back to the 13-yard line. It's second and goal from the 13.
Right, you realize we had 3 sacks all of last season. We already have 5 tonight.
When I saw that stat, Patrick, I couldn't believe 3 the whole year.
That's crazy.
We've had 3 almost an average of the game this year. 3 per game. Need to keep them out of the end zone. Cougars lead 17-0. 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Well played half by both teams tonight. And Patrick, a well officiated game so far. I mean, I thought pretty well officiated tonight. The Cougars took their first time out. They have 2 left, which is academic right here.
I thought the biggest, difference in the game tonight was that, for the most part, our guys have been able to hold on the ball a little bit better than theirs have.
And our defensive line and our front 7 have really made plays. Here we go, Patrick. Second down and goal from the 13. 12 seconds left to go. Cougars lead 17-0.
All right, 2 receivers right, 2 left from the 13. 12 seconds left to go. Abagel will throw out to the outside. One-on-one coverage and incomplete. Had a guy out there. Good throw.
The throw was right there. We had good coverage on him.
Yeah.
But the throw, he could have made the catch.
You had a safety coming over really late. That really wasn't a part of the play, but the corner was running for his life over there. I think the corner timed his jump right. It may have just skidded off his helmet a little bit.
That was Ty Smith, and he's been there all year, Patrick.
This is a weird territory that they're in right now, Ray, because you're at 7.5 seconds left, 7.5 left to go. You do have time for 2 plays, but you can't take a sack or the half is over. Looking to throw quick. And he's got a guy wide open. Pump fake got him into the end zone for a touchdown.
He was wide open. That big wide receiver, Pruitt.
Had a linebacker that bit on the fake there, Ray, that got him so wide open. That was huge for Wheeler.
That was
really
get on the board right here at the end of the half. 3 seconds left to go in the first half, and they get a touchdown right here to get on the board. It was 17-0. Now it's 17-6 with an extra point coming. Big play for Wheeler to get back in his ball game. We'd had it all our way, Patrick, to that last drive for Wheeler. And they started at their own 30-yard line and drove 6-7 plays.
Sure would be nice if they can miss this extra point here. This is a big one.
High snap. He gets it down and gets it in.
Good kick. Wow, beautiful kick.
Your score with 3.5 seconds left to go in the first half is Noonan Cougars 17, Wheeler Wildcats 7.
And that pretty much answers their question on their kick. I mean, he has a spot-on kick. Beautiful kick.
True blue on that kick.
All right, so that's what we got, Ray. Just short of halftime here. You figure Noonan's probably just going to kneel on it if they don't do a squib kick at the end of the half. And
I would think Wheeler would just squib kick it to us this last play, let the clock run out, and be happy to have that 7 points. They got it here right late. They've been outplayed the whole first half, and they get a score right at the end of the half.
One thing we kind of just casually mentioned because it happened so fast was it looked like Wheeler had took their last time out about midfield.
They tried to take a timeout.
They tried to, and then they stopped the clock, and then they They kept the clock stopped for a little bit, and, you know, I really think that bought them an extra couple seconds.
Oh, I think it did. Because the Whitehead had signaled timeout. So Wheeler's on the board, 17-7. Big touchdown for Wheeler late here in the first half. Cougars still lead 17-7, but Wheeler's back in the ball game now. Region game. Atkinson, Zach Atkinson is the kicker. It looks like he's just going to pooch it, Patrick.
I'd pooch it too, Ray.
Yeah, I wouldn't kick it.
Wouldn't take any chance here. There it is.
Just a high, short,
going to be one of those
fair catch.
Fair catch. It's interesting because you got the ball at 35. It's probably not enough there to really tell you to do anything with it, but
the clock runs out on that play, so that's the final play of the first half.
Well, the clock can't run out. Let's see if they let that stand. Oh, there. That's what I thought.
They're going to make them play one more play, I think.
Yeah, because the clock can't run out a fair catch because the play didn't happen.
Somebody started the clock.
Yeah. It's just they didn't know. Somebody didn't know.
It was 3.5 seconds left. The Cougars have it at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, when you fair catch a kick like that, the clock doesn't run. So
Ricky Boozer fair caught it right at the 35.
Noonan's going to have to run a play here.
Yeah, the offense has got to come back on the field for one play. We were headed off the field, but the offense has got to come run one play. McGinnis knows it. He's already out there.
This would be a 13th. I mean, it's not going to be a full possession, but this would be the 13th possession of the ball game so far. Noonan with 7 and Wheeler with 6 so far.
Wheeler was definitely outplayed to that last drive.
Well, that was huge because they'll get the ball back.
They put 35 seconds on it. It was supposed to be 3.5. I might have to count it down. There we go. We bring our offensive unit. Woody will be the safety standing at his own 15-yard line.
a good 25 yards on the ball, right?
Try to get all the players back for that one offensive. I'm sure McGinnis will take a knee.
If you've been listening to us from the start, we have taken a couple internet hits and one battery hit tonight, but hopefully we've gotten back on within just a few seconds. If we do happen to break up every now and then, we should only be off for just a few seconds here or there. They will take the knee, and that will be the end of the half. And we'll take a 17-7 lead into the locker room. Looks like Wheeler's band is going to come on and play. Noonan's band looks like they you know what? That's also Wheeler's band?
That's Wheeler's band.
Wow, they look just like us.
They do.
Oh, boy, they look just like us. They've got a huge band, it looks like. Yeah, because this thing's coming on in 3 phases. All right, so we'll have some homecoming activities here in the background. We'll catch you up on the first half. We'll talk a little college action as well, as this will be an extended halftime for homecoming. But your scores, we head to the break, is Noonan 17 and Wheeler, the number 8 team in the state, 7 at the half. We'll be back right after this.
College Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
Warmer weather after the winter months can only mean it's a great time to go fishing. Hi, this is Shane Prophet, owner of Arnold Grocery in Noonan, and as an avid fisherman, I'm happy to announce we now carry live bait and fishing supplies. At Arnold Grocery, you can get crappie and medium minnows, along with crickets, worms like night crawlers, pinks, and red wigglers. We also carry a variety of basic fishing supplies and tackle. Arnold Grocery, 32 East Washington Street in Noonan, open Monday through Saturday. And you can visit us online at arnoldgrocery.com.
New place or old place? Just doesn't feel like your space? It needs something special, some character, a little pizzazz? Not from a big box store, not some old junk. You need shabby chic. You need to head to Wisteria Lane, located on Raymond Hill Road, with a large variety of home decor furnishings, clothing, and accessories, including antiques, vintage industrial, mid-century modern, jewelry, rugs, and lighting, and so much more. Check them out on their Facebook at Wisteria Lane Antiques and Home Decor. So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around the house? Two things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps Mama happy. Makes their lives better. Or two, want to get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete? Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand.
This is Dr. Len from the Nutrition Shop. If you're frustrated with your health care and need some assistance, stop in and visit us at the Nutrition Shop in the Public Shopping Center by Stars Mills High School, or give us a call at 678-228-8900.
Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Noonan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia is your hometown lumber supply company. Whether you're a homeowner looking to do a small project or a builder looking to build an entire home, they have what you need when you need it. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia. Not many things in life are guaranteed. Surprises and the unexpected are one of those guarantees. If those surprises bring you into the legal world, whether it be a bankruptcy, a run-in with the law, or injury due to no fault of your own, you need an advocate that is well-known and well-respected in your community. And in Noonan, Georgia, that is the law offices of Michael West. He is your Noonan, Georgia lawyer. So for bankruptcy, personal injury, and criminal defense, one number to know. That's 404-913-1529. Call for a free consultation. That's 404-913-1529. The law offices of Michael West.
Sharpsburg Tire knows that tires may be the most important part of your vehicle. They carry a complete line of new tires. They also have a good variety of low-mileage used tires. Sharpsburg Tire does computer balancing and total wheel alignment, along with lube, oil, and filter service. Make sure you stop by and see Denny or his daughter Melissa.
College Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to a great show that's new to our lineup every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. It's Coweta Pawn and Friends. If you're looking to get cash with a pawn, you can find out what items will help you get cash and what items won't, which can be helpful, especially if you've never pawned something before. Also, if you're looking for deals, you can get insight as to what Coweta Pawn has and what sales are coming up. Tune in every Friday morning at 10 o'clock on streamcity.org for Coweta Pawn and Friends.
Back here from Wheeler High School. Again, apologies if we drop in and out every now and then. We are fighting it against the internet connection tonight. Started out pretty steady connection, but here or there, we're having a little hit. So if we do go offline at any point, just stay with us. We'll be back on, hopefully, within just a few seconds, 10 or 12, 15 seconds. So,
thank you, Laura Horton, for telling us back. Get on. Thank you. Some
scores from along the way, right up the road. Marietta 21-7 over Perfect 5-0 North Paulding. That's a score. That kind of a score is played out similar over here.
Yep.
Marietta coming in at 1-4 in the season. North Paulding Perfect 5-0, and again Marietta leads that ball game. Walton, who's Perfect 5-0, over Lassiter right now, 31-0. Lassiter is only 1-4 so far on the season. Etowah 13-7 over Woodstock in the second quarter. Parkview all over Lakeside of DeKalb, 45-0 at the halftime there. Region score from us, Westlake is over East Coweta at the half, 17-7 in that ball game. North Gannett 29, Mill Creek 14. That's a battle of two 4-2 schools. Both of those teams somehow have already played 6 ball games on the season.
Collins Hill and Peachtree Ridge 0-0. That's a halftime score.
Another game from not too far away. Perfect 5-0 North Cobb is up 21-7 over Kennesaw Mountain, who is 4-1 on the season. Let's see any.
McEachin, Hilldale over McEachin 21-7 halftime score.
Yep. All right, and got one. How do you play another state at this time of the year? Camden County is up on Collington, South Carolina, 31-7. Late in the second quarter in that ball game. It seems a little bit late in the season to be doing that. No score, actually a second quarter score, but no score in the Pepperbrook-Campbell game reported out in the second quarter. A little bit closer to home, Tri-Cities is trailing Alexander 14-13 in that ball game. One of our former region opponents, Morrow, is losing to Tucker 6-0. Second quarter score there. Northgate is up 17-0 on New Manchester. Northgate now 3-3 on the season, so they've only had 2 other losses outside of Newton. New Manchester only 1-5. They've also played 6 games on the season. Lovejoy 3-0, or 3-0, should I say, on ML King. Lovejoy, they've been a kind of a weird story the last decade or so. I mean, they were very good for a long time, and then Clayton County lost their accreditation. A lot of guys transferred. They got away. They came back from that, amazingly.
Yeah, Al Hughes was their coach for a long time.
Yeah.
And when he retired, they've kind of gone in and out.
And they had that remarkable year a few years ago where they were one of the better teams in the state, and now they're back to 3-3 on the season again, leading ML King 3-0 in that ball game.
Roswell bouncing back 14-7 over Cherokee. That's a halftime score.
Douglas County 6-0 over Mays. That's the first quarter score reported out of there.
Remember this school we went to West Forsyth a few years ago? They're getting beat by Milton 27-0.
Valdosta, look at them. They're 3-3 on the year. When's the last time you've seen that out of Valdosta? They are beating Houston County tonight, and Houston's only 2-4 on the season. Those South Georgia schools have had a tough time of it lately.
They've been beating each other up, too, down there.
County. That's always the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, that the team I think right now could be the best team in the state, Rome, is up 34-7 on East Paulding. Rome a perfect 6-0 on the season. I'm not sure where they're ranked across the board, but in my book, they're number 1.
I've watched them play on TV the other night, Patrick. They are a good high school team.
Yeah, because we got home at about halftime of that game, right?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous how late that game went. Stars Mill 28, Whitewater 7. Stars Mill 3-3 on the season. Whitewater is 0-6, right? Can you believe that?
That's hard to believe. They've always had a good program over there.
Carrollton is beating Woodland of Cartersville. That's 28-8. Carrollton's only loss this year was to Rome in that ball game you just mentioned, 28-8 against Woodland. Woodlands has a pretty good season so far. They're 4-2 so far on the year. A team that Carrollton just ate up a few weeks ago, Villa Rica, they're 3-2 in the year, taking on Kell. Kell played East Coweta, and East Coweta nearly beat them.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, 27-0, Kell on top. A battle of 3-2 teams. Kell's not had that great of a season so far. Another team that we've played earlier in the year, Griffin is no score in Jonesboro. That was the first quarter score, so it may just not be reported from there. Fayette County 3-0 over McIntosh. That's a second quarter score.
Big
low scoring ball game there. Hiram 27, Cass 7. Hiram 3-2, Cass 1-5 so far in the year.
Get this, Coffee County 6-0 against Northside of Warner Robins, 7-3 halftime.
Wow.
Coffee County 6-0, Warner Robins 3-3. But you can throw out the records when those teams play.
You're right about that. Cedartown, well, they've gone a little bit down here after they lose an amazing quarterback, It's amazing, you know.
Did you see Chubb last week? 3 carries for 103 yards.
Yeah, he had a breakout game.
Yeah. And
it's
then,
really good.
Sony
Michel had a breakout game as well. Yep. We'll talk a little college coming up after this break, actually. Cedartown 21, Carrollton 7. Cedartown 3-3 in the year. Central Carroll's had a rough time of it. They are 2-4 on the season. Like may go 2-5 after tonight's ball game. Let's see any other scores of note. Spalding losing West Lawrence. Spalding's had a rough time of it lately. They're 3-3 on the year as well. Sandy Creek, this is an odd score. Chapel Hill, who is now 4-1 on the season. Chapel Hill has only taken that one loss. They are up on Sandy Creek 7-6. I wonder when is the last time Chapel Hill has beat Sandy Creek.
I don't know if they've ever beat them. There was another score close by, Pope and Johns Creek 35, Pope 13, second quarter.
Another good team out of the state. Man, they were one of the top teams. Cartersville 31-0 over LaGrange, 31-0.
Well,
LaGrange is 1-4, right?
You got to feel sorry for LaGrange. You know, I mean, they've been on top of the heap for a long time. In the last few years, they've really gone down.
Try to see if we get, you know, on the other side, Troop's been playing really well.
Troop
and
see if
Callaway. They may be off tonight. I was looking for a Troop score, but at last check on them, they were having a really good season.
Get this, Altoona 7, Harrison nothing. Harrison 6-0 ranked team. Yeah, that's a halftime score.
Yeah, this coming out of from Troop County. Callaway, they've got this record wrong for Callaway. They've got them at 5-13. So I'm going to say they're not 5-13, but they are trailing. I'm sorry, they're up on Lamar County, who is 3-3 on the season. 5-13. They got them on the app.
Mays and Douglas County. Douglas County up at halftime, 6-0 over Mays. 5-1 Douglas County, 3-2 Mays. And that Valdosta score is 28-7 now, Patrick, over Houston County. But you know, Houston County's come up here for years and as a 4th seed, and they'd knock off Noonan or EC every time. It just.
Here's a good game north of us. Central of Carroll. We're mentioning them. That's the first football game you ever called, right, Ray?
Yeah, exactly.
At Mount Zion of Carroll County.
Yep.
They're up 13-0 on Bowden. Ray, I'm going to tell you something, and tell me if you've ever heard this. Bowden is winless halfway through the season.
That's hard to believe.
Yes. I mean, we're talking about the Bowden Red Devils, who for many, many years was, consistently ranked top 10.
I don't know how many times they won state, but several times they were always in the mix.
Them and Bremen, and of course Heard County as well. Some of those smaller schools out of that area.
Here, Heard County sent several guys, D1 guys.
I tell you, Heard County may not put it up on the scoreboard. They may not win their region, but boy, they put some guys in D1 colleges.
They do.
They're really good. That's about all the scores from out of the area I have. We'll take a quick break. We are into the homecoming festivities. The board says we have 6.5 minutes left to go to halftime, so somewhere in the next 20 minutes, we'll play football. We'll be back right after this break. This is Noonan Cougar football. By the way, they are up 17-7 at the half if you're joining us late. We'll recap the first half and talk a little college when we come back right after this.
College Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
Warmer weather after the winter months can only mean it's a great time to go fishing. Hi, this is Shane Prophet, owner of Arnold Grocery in Noonan, and as an avid fisherman, I'm happy to announce we now carry live bait and fishing supplies. At Arnold Grocery, you can get crappie and medium minnows, along with crickets, worms like night crawlers, pinks, and red wigglers. We also carry a variety of basic fishing supplies and tackle. Arnold Grocery, 32 East Washington Street in Noonan, open Monday through Saturday. And you can visit us online at arnoldgrocery.com.
New place or old place? Just doesn't feel like your space? It needs something special, some character, a little pizzazz? Not from a big box store, not some old junk. You need shabby chic. You need to head to Wisteria Lane, located on Raymond Hill Road, with a large variety of home decor furnishings, clothing, and accessories, including antiques, vintage industrial, mid-century modern, jewelry, rugs, and lighting, and so much more. Check them out on their Facebook at Wisteria Lane Antiques and Home Decor. So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around the house? Two things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps mama happy. Makes your lives better. Or two, get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete? Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand.
This is Dr. Len from the Nutrition Shop. If you're frustrated with your health care and need some assistance, stop in and visit us at the Nutrition Shop in the Public Shopping Center by Stars Mills High School, or give us a call at 678-228-8900.
Back here from Wheeler High School, we are at halftime. Your score 17-7, Noonan on top. If you joined us late, didn't miss much action in the first two possessions of the ball game. Back-to-back punts to lead off the ball game. Noonan had the ball to start off the game, so Wheeler will have it coming out of the half here. They punted on their first possession. Noonan a very quick 3-and-out on defense. Wheeler had to punt it right back to Noonan. On their second possession of the game, 8 drives and led to a 24-yard field goal. Got the ball down to the 2-yard line. Wheeler then came back on their next drive, had to punt it, and we've seen back-to-back punts from each team. Wheeler got into Noonan territory on their third possession of the game, ended up having it on downs, giving it back to Noonan on downs, and a key play in the ball game. Back-to-back punts again, and Noonan got the football on their fifth possession of the night. A series of runs, actually ran 5 runs before a 20-yard touchdown run by Aubrey Carter, put them up 10-0, and Wheeler got the ball back 3-and-out. Noonan on their last full possession of the ball game, a 1-yard run by Malik Hussey, a long drive that went 7 plays, and they started off a 60-yard, or actually only a 40-yard drive there. Field goal was good, extra point was good, and it's 17-0. Then a key play for Wheeler as they had just enough time with about 7 seconds left. They were able to get in the end zone in their last possession. A touchdown pass where the quarterback was able to throw a little fake or fake the ball and throw a little uncovered pass in the end zone, and that made the score 17-7 as Wheeler were able to put up points in just the very last couple minutes of the half. So 17-7 is where we're at. Board says we have a minute and a half left to go, so we're probably 5 or so minutes away from football, maybe a little bit longer. Both teams are just now coming back onto the field. Ray, let's talk a little college action.
Yep. Georgia plays Vandy tomorrow.
7 o'clock, 7:30.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's the ESPN broadcast there.
Yep.
Georgia's looked unstoppable so far.
They're ranked number 2 in the nation. They should be. Them and Alabama look like the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I mean, scary moment for Clemson last week. You have one quarterback decided to up and go in the middle of the week, and then you nearly lost your other star quarterback. You've got 2 of them, and then you were down to your third string right there.
Yeah, and the one that came in, Bryce. He played at Grayson, and the other one played at Cartersville.
Yeah, exactly.
Both of them freshmen. One redshirt freshman.
A lot of talent coming out from this area for sure. From Georgia. I mean, we got so much talent in Georgia. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't keep all the guys here.
No, I mean, it's South Carolina, Auburn, Clemson, Florida. They really recruit our state. Alabama gets some of them, but like you said, I would think, Patrick, and we debate this all the time, but I would say Georgia high school football is in the top 3 in the nation.
Yeah, you get California, you get Texas, probably Texas number 1. Yeah, I think it's debatable on Florida, California, and Georgia.
Yeah, Florida would be right in there too because. And
then of course Alabama, Mississippi, the rest of the southeastern teams. You're amazed how many people come out of small little Louisiana that are playing literally on corn crop fields and in backyards and stuff, and 1A football out there.
I was listening to a game and it was a guy, and he was from Valdosta. And it was a Thursday night game, so it was probably Division II. But, they recruit all over the state. If you can play If you can play football, somebody will find you.
Was it the LSU kicker that was playing in front of 100 people in high school?
Yeah,
and
that's it. Now he's playing 100,000.
Yeah, and he was talking about how much of a difference it was playing between 100 people and 100,000. It's quite the deal there. But, yeah, you find them from anywhere.
Yeah, and next week, we'll get back to high school right quick. It's homecoming at Noonan High School. So come out. The parade's Thursday afternoon. It's a big deal. There'll be 6,000 or 7,000 people watching the parade. Have a pep rally.
For anyone who hasn't done the parade, explain the route real quick.
The route starts at the high school and comes all the way through downtown on the side of the post office, and then down around and then back, and it ends at the park down there. So it's a great route. Everybody gets to see it. Like I said, there'll be homecoming queens, band. The team will be out there. Coach Walker, he's a big part of that. Patrick, he is so involved in the community. I was in his office today doing an interview, and Elm Street called, and he's going to go read to elementary school. He's just that involved. He goes to Evans a lot to watch the team. Matter of fact, he had the 9th grade team playing Northgate. They won. Congratulations to them last night at Drake Stadium.
Well, we've talked
Smoky
about
Road too.
We've talked about it before, but I mean, he's got the gift of having a very good upbringing.
Yes.
When you got the coach and dad that he's had, so you know how to be a good football coach. It was pretty much enshrined in him from a very early on time.
Yeah, and his son, who's in the booth and will probably coach one day for us, Trey. So he's followed his dad. He's going to be a good coach in his own right. But he works with the quarterbacks here. He was a quarterback for his dad at Sandy Creek. And then Bryant, the kid, his son that came with him last year as a senior, he's over at West Georgia, not playing football, but a good athlete. Just a good family. We've got to know him and really enjoyed getting to know him, his mom and dad and his family.
Let's hope they lead us to a good second half here tonight. 17-7 the score. Only got to hold on for another 24 minutes of football. We'll take a quick break. Be back right after this for the second half kickoff.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Noonan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Noonan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Noonan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars. Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local New Link Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this Internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with New Link Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
Back here from Wheeler High School. I'm off my soapbox now, Ray. Just in time.
Perfect timing.
Yep, for 7-7. The score, both teams are just on the field waiting for the clock to expire. That's already been extended 3 minutes, so you would think that both teams are ready to play, the officials are ready to go, they would just play football, but apparently we can't do that. So we're just going to wait here.
I think the AD told you there was homecoming, so we expect an extended halftime. And
He did.
got a good 30 minutes, if not more.
I want to thank our sponsors like Bill Lipo, State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and banking and more. Check out Bill Lipo at State Farm Insurance, West Georgia Auto and Transmission, located off Triangle Court, Highway 61 in Carrollton. Motla Hines Realty. Of course, Van will be with us next week in the booth for our next video broadcast on Southland Sports TV. And Dalton West Carpets and Flooring. Dalton West, 3 convenient locations, Noonan, LaGrange, and Peachtree City. Over to you, Ray.
And here we go. Robert kicks off down to the 10-yard line. That's that big receiver, Pruitt. He's got his hands on the football again and out to the 28-yard line.
I think we got it, Ray.
Have it. Looks like the Cougars got it. We have it. They hadn't signaled it yet. That's our coaches you can hear in the background.
Yeah, you can hear them.
And at the Noonan football, the big guy, he held it away from his body. We slapped it loose. And the Cougars have it in business at the Wheeler 28-yard line. Good defense by the Cougars. I'm not sure who knocked it loose or who got it. And Pruitt is just sitting on his helmet, just disappointed. And he was the difference, Patrick, in that last drive. He caught 3 passes, actually 4 because he caught the touchdown pass, 13 yards, 4th and 13, and for the score.
So you remember how I said it was such a big deal because Wheeler scored the touchdown, they was going to get the ball right back. This is huge for them. If Noonan can turn around and put these 7 points right back on the board, boy, what a big benefit that would be.
Again, it's at quarterback. He's flanked by Carter. Hands off to Carter. Hit the backfield and then struggles forward. Gets inside the 25. They'll spot it at the 23. Good run. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and just struggled forward for about a 4-yard pickup, 5 by the time they spot it. Aubrey Carter, who was A.J. Patrick when we played 8th grade in rec ball, but now he's Aubrey.
It happens.
And I'll get A.J. every now and then, but Aubrey Carter picks up 5 yards on first down.
Were you ever Raymond?
Yeah, and a Ray. McGinnis in the shotgun. Still in the backfield, Carter. Fakes to him, looks downfield, got a man open. Caught, touchdown!
Just like that.
Cool, that's what we needed, Patrick.
Easy slant play across the middle on one-on-one coverage. I believe that was McDonald. It says Hussey, but I think it was McDonald, right?
I think it wasn't. No, it wasn't McDonald. I believe it was.
It's 5, right?
Yeah, it is McDonald.
Yep, McDonald with the touchdown. Easy slant pattern. A perfect throw by McGinnis. He's been on the money tonight.
Right on the money. And that's the second touchdown pass of the career for the season for Kyle McDonald. Caught one against Northgate back in the.
Wow, really? Is that only his second? It seems like it's so many more.
Barnett will snap it. Hudson will hold it, and Wyrick will try to tack on the 24th point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. The Cougars lead 24-7 with 11:17 left to go in the second half.
We'll keep the broadcast here.
Patrick, that was exactly what the doctor ordered right there.
Man, I'm telling you, Ray. It was a gift. Everything that happened is washed out now in the second half. So one thing to note here, Ray, both teams have played a lot better from a penalty standpoint. Noonan only had 3 penalties for a total of 25 yards. For Wheeler, just 2 penalties, 1 personal foul, 1 procedure, so 20 yards of penalties on only a total of 2. So very clean first half, and that's what you want headed into your region games.
And Patrick, we said that in the last game. We need to clean up some penalties.
Boy, did we.
And we have so far. We need to keep that up. A lot of time left to go in this ball game.
It's so late in the season to have your first region game. And you have to be repetitive. Well, let's not forget, we're through game 4. We're through game 5. And, region's coming up. A lot of these teams – some of these regions are 1 game of non-region in the rest region. We were there just a few years ago.
And I think Northgate's in that region where they played 2 out of
always, region. Yeah. Some of that sub-region stuff where
they
only play 9 regular season games.
Ryrick set to kick off. Pruitt will take it again right at his own 5-yard line. Big receiver trying to get some room. Is at the 25, at the 30, still on his feet. And knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Patrick, you can tell by his attitude, he wants the football and he wants to make a play.
So he reminds me a little bit of Harris for us. Not really the build that he is, but just the fact that he's so much bigger than the other kids out there.
He's a helmet taller than everybody on the field.
But at the same time, he is more of your prototypical run-catch receiver, while Harris was not. No. Harris was more built like a tight end, a blocking guy, and I think he's moved on his way to college now.
He's at Georgia Tech. Probably going to be redshirted.
Fits that system well, though.
He does. He's perfect for that system.
But he is just, head and shoulders bigger than everyone.
There's no doubt. He's lined up here on the far side.
You got to figure you might want to keep a safety eye on him at all times tonight.
And they hand it off to the back. And he picks up about 2 yards on first down. And we just single covered him that time, Patrick, with
It's been there a lot tonight, though, Ray. Yeah. I keep on, and again, at the notes, and maybe he was hurt or something. Maybe there's a reason why he didn't stand out on the notes. But, he was nowhere to be found. But he's been there tonight.
Yeah, and he's looking for the football right now. He wants it.
He's on the outside in single coverage, too.
This time, flag on the play.
They went too early, Ray.
Yeah, I think the left side went quick. First penalty of the second half. Cougars lead 24-7, 10:30 left to go in the third quarter. I'll get that right, third quarter. such a long halftime. 5-yard penalty will back them up.
We had hopes and dreams that the game would be over by about the time the Braves playoff game started, but that is not going to be the case.
It was a quick first half, too.
It was, really.
Back to pass, little screen pass, complete. 35, 40, still on his feet. 45, still running. Looks for a block, cuts upfield in Cougar territory, knocked down at the 43-yard line. Good run by him, followed his blocker well.
Ray, don't look at the field. How long was that run? Don't look, just guess.
20 yards.
Yeah, just about 15 or 17 yards. He
ran
for
50.
he ran forever because he started off on the far side of the field and cut it back to the near side. That was a very long run for 17 yards.
Pick up the first down. This time he's go to the big receiver, catches it, and then we hit him immediately. But a 5-yard pickup on that throwing catch.
I mean, why would you not look his way every time?
I don't know. I mean, he's just that big. And Ty Bridges, I mean, he's a 2-year starter there. He's a good receiver. I mean, good cornerback, but he's only 5'8".
It kind of reminds you of Calvin Johnson as a high schooler, doesn't it? Just how he's a man among boys out there.
2nd down and 5. The ball at the 43-yard line of Noonan. We come with a blitz, and that's White trying to get on outside. Does on the 30, and first down and pushed out of bounds. I believe they're going to spot it at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Wheeler's got it going on right now. You know, they're probably kicking themselves on that change of possession there and the fumble, the turnover. That was the first turnover. Yeah.
First turnover of the ball game. 9:45, third quarter.
Noonan could have had a pick six earlier. Went through a
with
defensive
Boston.
guy's
That was
hands.
Boston's first game back too. So we'll have to give him a break. First down for Wheeler at the Cougar 23-yard line. Back to pass, looking left, throwing right. Got a man open. That's the big receiver. Caught.
I think it was out, though. Was he in? They're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him.
Look at him.
Touchdown. They might have got him for a little celebration there, but they did not. And they come flying down the field and score, Patrick. That drive started at the 30-yard line. 6-play, 70-yard drive. And Wheeler right back on the board. 24-13, 9:39 left to go in the third quarter.
Perfect 3-of-3 passing on that drive. Agbanya, the quarterback, he's really got it going on now.
Yep. And, well, they're going for two? No, they just shift into it.
So it'd be key if you can block one of these.
Yeah, it would be. Agassiz, the kicker, good kicker, though. Good snap, good hole. We get close, but don't block it, and the kick is good. 9:39 left to go in the third quarter. Noonan 24, Wheeler 14.
Take a quick break. Be back right after this. Noonan Cougar football. This is the New Link Game of the Week on New Link Channel 7 and streamcity.org.
What?
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Noonan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Noonan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Noonan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
I can't move. Back here from Wheeler, turned over to Ray.
Williams at the 10, 20, and knocked down at the 27-yard line. About a 20-yard return by Elijah Williams. Hadn't heard a lot from Elijah today. It's been Carter and Ty Hussey on most of the carries now. Got a new ball game, 10-point game. Cougars lead 24-14.
Right back where
Wheeler.
we started at halftime.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if Elijah's not banged up because he's kind of holding his arm as he goes off. That might be why he's not playing.
If you went out and got dinner on...
Yeah, he had time to go to the drive-thru.
You did. Got back and decided, hey, let me cut this game back on. Well,
we're still with you.
Lot, yeah.
9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
14 points for the first 2.5 minutes of this half.
Michael McGinnis, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Turns and hands it to Ty Hussey. Picks up about 5 yards on first down. Good run by him.
Now, Ray, I know it's super early to play clock here, but I think Noonan, in a perfect world, would like to have a couple long 10-plus play drives, where you can at least come out with a field goal, extend this lead, take some time off the clock. I think that's the game they want to play now. They don't want to take any risky throws.
I think you're exactly right.
And then just when the opponent's loading up the box, maybe go deep.
Yep.
We've seen it tonight.
Yep. 2nd and 5, first down, 5. And again to Hussey. Hussey, second effort, got him close. He's going to be about a half a yard short.
Half a yard. And see, that's what you want right there. But I will say this, on short yardage plays, they've been very good tonight.
Yeah, they've stopped us a couple of times on short yardage.
On longer yardage plays, on 3rd and 5, 6, 7, they've given up some big runs that put us close. But they've been able to stack it up pretty well on 3rd and 4th down and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and a half yard. McGinnis looks to the sideline. Coach Walker calls the play. The whole offensive unit is looking to the sideline. We're using a lot of clock, which is smart here. That big fullback, Payan, is right in front of Hussey. Now we go under center. Need a yard, half a yard. Turn and head to the big fullback. He's got the first down and more. That was the same play we ran the first half after he slipped down.
I was going to say the same exact thing. That is the play you wanted earlier tonight when he just slipped. Really didn't take a hit. I was kind of worried when he fell because it looked like
kind of awkward.
Yes, it looked like the kind of non-contact injury that can really hurt you. But that time they played it perfectly, and it's really about catching the defense off guard there.
Yeah, it's such a quick handoff. He's the first back.
That initial push is what gets you forward and gets you the first down.
First down for the Cougars. 8 minutes to go. Offside. They think we jumped.
Yeah, we did.
We
did, right?
We did.
They're going to call this on us.
Procedure against the Cougars.
Back up 5. So that's the kind of, it seems very small, but you don't want to put yourself in a pass-only situation here.
Right.
You want to take this time off.
1st and 15. They move the ball back to the 44 of Noonan. McGinnis all the way over the sideline talking to Coach Walker. And we'll go out of the shotgun here. Maybe passing here. 1st and 15. Nope. Hand it off. No, he hits Woody. Woody at midfield. Cuts and got the first down, maybe.
Well, I want to tell you, they cannot defend that tonight.
No.
That is 2 or 3 times we've went to that, and they fell for it every time.
And Woody, with his speed, he's in the secondary on the second step.
Woody found himself with one man to beat on the sidelines, and he beat him easily. He just blew right past him. The guy did not have an angle on him at all. And before you knew it, he was 14 yards upfield. Actually, 15. They gave him the full 15. So
we needed
first
15.
Down.
Got 15 on first down at the 45 of Wheeler.
That was a very key play. I'm going to circle this one here because that was a key one.
This time, again, it's going to center. Hands it off to Hussey. And Hussey just keeps his legs moving. Picks up about 3 yards that time. Went right behind left guard Cameron Hand and Will Anderson.
They're doing exactly what I thought they would want to do, Ray, is keep this clock going. They're already 2 minutes into this drive now into their territory, into Wheeler territory. Be nice to put some so any points at this point would be a plus, but a touchdown would be awesome here.
Yep. Just use the clock, keep the drive going. Turn and head to Hussey again. In the line, just moving forward, moves the pile.
I tell you, Hussey's really became your lead runner here.
He has. He's been the workhorse tonight for sure.
Tell me, if you can have a healthy Moss, a healthy Carter, and a healthy Hussey coming in, how do you stop that?
That's what we need, and if we get Moss back, we'll be that strength.
And we've seen the kind of deep throw that McGinnis can throw. If your guys can go up and catch it, Noonan, they've been led defensively this year.
Yep.
Coming into the night, they're only giving up 23.6 points per ball game and averaging 26.2 on offense. But, man, they can put some points on the board.
Here we go, Hussey. This time they hit him at the line. First time they've stopped him in this drive. It was 1st and 10. We did pick up the first down. The ball at the 35-yard line. Second down and 10.
And we've seen Noonan play in a different kind of games. We've seen 10-7 to start off the season. That was a defensive battle. Then you turn right around against Alexander, had a 42-20 game, 45-21 at Walton. You've seen the shootouts. You've seen the defensive struggles. It's been an awkward season, but the points are really starting to add up for the Cougars' offense.
Second down and 9. Handed off to Hussey, trying to get on the corner. Does. Got the first down. I think somebody got a shoestring tackle, maybe a yard short.
Ray, this is the most balanced that we've seen on offense. We don't give enough credit to the line. The line's really done a great job tonight. And maybe it's just more this year we've been pretty fortunate on injuries.
Yeah.
Last few years we've had a lot of offensive linemen go down, especially very early on in the season. but it just seems like we have an identity now.
Yeah, that's Will Anderson, Cameron Hand, Carson Knight, Austin Stewart, Tyler Valerie, and tight end Tucker Barnett. This time is handed off to Hussey again. Little or no game. We did get it the first down. It'll be second down and 10 from the 25.
When I think back to the Chip Walker Sandy Creek days when we played them, I thought about a Sandy Creek team that you could basically, they could tell you the play, and you couldn't defend it because they were just that precise. They were just that accurate. They just didn't give up. You know, they were so fundamentally sound.
They were just sound.
It seems that is where this offense is headed.
Right.
They've just been playing so well the last few games offensively.
This time over to Woody to this side. He's at the 25, 20, but shakes the man, stays on his feet, and knocked out of bounds inside the 5. They were spotted at the 4. First and goal, Cougars. Patrick, same play to this near side, and Woody, it's just fun to watch him. He's a senior. It's fun to watch him go. He's got the good speed. Woody Waters. They called him Lee, I think, but that's Woody. Namesake for his dad. McGinnis goes hurry up. Try to go 2 tight ends with Brooks and Barnett. First and goal from the 4. McGinnis under center. Turns the hand to Hussey. Hussey's got a hole. Squeezes through. Did he get in?
He's close.
He's right at the goal line.
Ray,
no
looks
signal.
like we went off for just a second here. I want to catch everybody up. This is the 11th play of the drive. Woody Waters with a big catch the play right before that. We went offline for just a moment. Glad you're back with us here. So Noonan with the football. Second and goal here after the run.
And, Patrick, we've done exactly what we wanted. Use a lot of clock. It's down to 4:50. Go to third quarter. Cougars lead 24-14. It's second and goal from the 1. McGinnis with the play from Coach Walker. Turns and looks it back and then turns and hands it to Hussey. Hussey's in. Touchdown.
He's in.
Touchdown. Tyree Hussey. That's his 3rd touchdown on the night, Patrick.
Wow. 1 yard out.
Cougars lead 30-14. Exactly what we needed. Using a lot of clock. That was about a 75-yard drive, 12 plays.
That was 12 plays and 72 yards, right?
And 4:30 left on the clock.
So they started off, and they started off that drive. That was a 5-minute and 5-second drive as well. So this was an unbelievable. This may have been the best drive of the season.
Yeah, and we needed it too. Barnett will snap it. Hudson will hold it, and Red will tack on the 31st point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Cougars lead 31-14 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Unbelievable drive there. We'll take a quick break. Be back right after this. Noonan Cougar football on New Link Channel 7 and StreamCity.org.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
As a lifelong Noonan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Noonan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motler for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars. Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
Back here from Wheeler High School. Noonan now with the lead, 31-14. Glad you've joined us. I know we've had a couple hiccups in our broadcast tonight with the internet. Stay with us. Again, if we get interrupted, we're usually off just about 10 to 30 seconds or so. Noonan with the kickoff, and here's Ray.
Rack down to the 15. He let it bounce. He'll field it at the 15. That's White. Out to the 20. He's got good speed. We got to hold it.
Oh,
Ball's out! Ball's out!
Second time
Did
this
we get
half.
it? We think we have it. Somebody just slapped it loose. He was carrying it like a loaf of bread.
Oh, he held it out there, Ray. The classic thing that you tell a guy not to do.
It got away from his body, and we slapped it loose. Cougars think they have it.
I'll tell you, the officials are not really unballing this thing in a hurry. I think Wheeler's back on it. Yep, it looked like for a second we had it.
Did he see?
It's their ball. They signaled it.
Okay, Wheeler got it. I thought we had it. We did have a chance to get it.
Yeah.
That would have been a huge break in this ball game.
Ray, we were talking off air just a minute ago and talking about the potential of this team. with so many young players, McGinnis and Carter and Moss on offense. And one thing that we should note, a shout-out to the 9th grade team that is still undefeated.
That was their last game.
So they'll finish this. Is there any playoffs? No. That's it, right? A perfect undefeated season. And these guys, we've seen it with sophomores. They'll be on the field next year.
Oh, heck yes. This time back to pass, got a man open, caught, slant in. He's at first down and more, out to the 40. They'll spot him at the 41-yard line. The quarterback, Patrick, he's a Wheeler now. He's a good quarterback. We've mispronounced his name all night. C.J. Obanakwa.
I'll call him. Let me give you my interpretation. Agbanya.
First down at the 41-yard line. Wheeler with the football. Cougars lead 31-14. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And they're in a hurry. We're not. And they get out to the 45-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup for Wheeler.
Just taking you through their schedule, they have scored a lot of points. 28-14 over Lambert. 40-20 over Sprayberry. 31-24 over Shiloh. 35-10 over Laster. And 37-36 over Roswell. They're coming in averaging 34.2 per ball game, a full touchdown better than us, Ray. So there are a team.
A lot of points too.
20.8, still lower than us.
Yeah. Second down and 7. Wheeler looking left, looking right. Excuse me. Got the man caught and dropped.
In bounds.
About a 2-yard pickup. Yeah, he did not get out of bounds, but he did pick up about 2 yards on first.
They are in no huddle, hurry up mode here.
They're in a real. And that big receiver standing right here at midfield. He wants the football. We're over here 1-on-1 with Ty Bridges. And you can see Ty's, 5'8", 5'9", and Pruitt's about 6'6". Well, it's listed at 6'6". Third down and 4 for Wheeler. They go no huddle. Clock running here. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. This time he's looking right, and he just tucks it in and goes, gets the first down, and slides down, Patrick. For high school football, he ran out of bounds over here one time, and that
he's
time
smart
he slid.
player. Yeah, he's not trying to take a hit. We've seen that early on. And to his credit, Noonan looked like they were going to jump. But what he's seen out of that, he's seen the blitz was coming because 2 guys came at one time. They each jumped, but neither one of them came and made contact. So the play continued, and he knew that the blitz was coming, just ran it straight up the middle. Smart play.
Pick up the first down, ball at the 46 of Noonan. Pass caught from White. Makes a good move. He's at the 20, at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Wheeler. No flags, touchdown. Patrick, he made a great move at the 30-yard line.
He did. He cut it back on the inside. He was back towards the numbers on his initial catch of the football towards the middle of the field and then just juked the guy out of his shoes and cut it back towards the sidelines, and that was it. It was just going to be a whether or not the guy had an angle on him, and he did not.
Hey, Patrick, they used less than a little over 2 minutes to score, get back in this ball game. It's 31-20 with an extra point coming. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. And they didn't even use the big receiver over here that time. A couple of runs and a long pass play. And their kicker has been true all night tonight, too. That's Zach Atkinson. I believe Zach is a senior.
God blood is dead.
And did they shift? They take a timeout.
Well, I don't understand why they're just not kicking this.
I don't either. They discussed going for 2, maybe.
Why? But why?
We'll
keep the broadcast here.
If they kick the extra point, it's a 10-point game.
But if you pick up the 2-point conversion, it's a 9-point game. What does 9 points do for you?
Nothing. What's 11? I mean, either way, it doesn't.
Right. 10's a good number to be on. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense here. I'm not sure unless they feel they're running out of possessions, so they'll go for 2 each time.
Yeah, that makes sense if they're doing that. And they took the timeout, their first timeout, to discuss that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they come out and kick this.
Patrick, they got the ball at the 4th, almost exactly 2 minutes, the 4:38 mark.
They're going to go for it again, Ray.
Yep. Well, they got that big receiver. Now, remember we had D'Amico.
Yep. But the one thing about a big receiver is that in a goal line situation, you become less big because you can kind of double team him a little bit better. Sometimes even triple team him. And I imagine here, we are going to put 2 guys on.
Yeah, we double team him here. But they're going for 2. 2:38 third quarter. Wheeler lined up to go for 2 points. Put a man in motion, and he'll roll right, looking, got him open, caught, 2 points.
What a grab.
Yep, right off the turf.
Number 2, Kaisa Trabu.
And he was listed, Patrick, as he caught an 80-yard touchdown last week. But he catches a 2-point conversion. It's 31-22 with 2:38 left to go in the third quarter. This is a region game, and first region game of the season, and it is a barn burner. Cougars lead by 8.
Seen some high-scoring games this year. Both teams have been involved in their share of high-scoring games.
Patrick, we hadn't had a sack in this half. We had 3 the first half.
You're right. Well, but the one thing is they've already turned over the ball once, so not quite the opportunities there. That was fumble. That was only their second. They only ran 5 plays on their first possession, and only 5 plays here. So they've only ran 10 plays this half.
That was a quick drive for them. We did the smart thing, used up a lot of clock, and got the score. They did the smart thing for them. They used up.
You're going to have to do it probably 2 more times, though. So 9-point game. It's still weird. I mean, it's still a 2-possession game, but you got to figure they're going to go for 2 again if they get it.
We dropped back Elijah Williams standing in his own 5-yard line. Now their crowd is into it pretty good. Their homecoming crowd, full house. Short kick, and we catch it. That's 81. That's Arnold. Arnold's at the 30, 35, 40, and out to the 45-yard line. Good return by Arnold.
Well, that made me nervous, Ray, coming in before he caught that football. I was about to say something negative because I thought, hey, if you're going to catch it at the 30, you might as well take a fair catch there. I'm still not quite sure it was the right play, but he's fortunate he found a hole because he caught that thing right before a defender got to him.
Patrick, if I'm not mistaken, though, the players say that he's the fastest kid on the team.
Well, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Let me see. What number is he, Ray?
81.
Let's see if we got his height and weight. We do not have height and weight on here, but I'd like to know his height.
Pretty good. Like he's 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he does look that.
McGinnis in a shotgun. Ball at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Cougars. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 31-22. And this time we headed off the corner, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We need a good long drive again, Patrick. Like we said, we probably need at least 2 more in this ball game and get points out of it. No gain on that play. 2nd down and 10.
Noonan's already passed 10 possessions in the game tonight.
Arnold and Waters to the near side. I tell you what, Arnold, he caught the ball in the crowd and showed me some moves after the catch. About a 20-yard return. This time McGinnis will go under center. Back to pass. Plus out of the pocket. Rush pretty good and hit and gets rid of it. Incomplete. They put on an all-out rush. First time they really blitzed us tonight, Patrick.
Good job there by the receiver on the outside to get near that ball. That was Brian Williams coming back towards the football. There was some discussion there. The officials are going to huddle up. There's a receiver in the area. There's no way that could be
intentional grab.
There's no way. I mean, the ball didn't get to the line of scrimmage. That's one thing, but there was a receiver right there.
Right. Did they throw a flag? They're
going to wave it off.
You're right. They waved it off. There was a receiver there. McGinnis was not in the arms of, he was close, but he wasn't in the arms.
When was the last time you'd seen 2 penalty flags in high school waved off after a quick discussion? Give it up to this crew tonight. Give it up to them.
Exactly. They've done a good job tonight.
You very rarely see one penalty flag
picked up.
Waved up, picked up. And if you do, it's usually on a half-an-hour discussion.
Right.
They huddled up for 30 seconds and got the call right.
And it's right. 2nd down and 10. McGinnis under center at his own 45-yard line. Back to pass again. Flush. We've got a man open. Incomplete.
Under some pressure there. Offensive lines, we got to do a little bit better of a job there. If he had 2 more seconds to throw that ball, I think that we come back and catch that.
He had Woody.
He did.
That's actually 4th. That was 4th down. 3rd down. That's 4th down. So we did not move the ball that time.
Well, it's coming down to the wire, right?
Yep. 1:44 left to go in the third quarter. They dropped back twin safeties. Brad Wyrick has been true on his punts all year. He needs another good one right here.
1:44 left to go here in the third. Noonan up 31-22.
Good snap. No rush. Not a great kick, but it'll bounce. At the 30, 25, and we'll down at the 25-yard line.
Not the greatest kick. I think he wanted more of a bounce there, right?
He was looking for that coffin corner, too, and he could have taken a little more time, but Wildcats will start. Wheeler Wildcats will start their own 25-yard line. They trailed 31-22 with 1:44, and there was no time off the clock that time, was it? Did we start at 1:44?
It might have been. Want to thank our sponsors tonight, Dalton West, 3 convenient locations. Check them out for all your floor needs, carpet, laminate, tile, and more. Newnan, Peachtree City, and LaGrange. Mottla Hines Realty Group. Going to be joining us next week. Mottla and his wife Jessica over there at Mottla Hines Realty Group. West Georgia Auto Transmission located in Carrollton, New Link, Coweta, which is now WOW, by the way.
Yep.
Back to you, Ray.
And here we go, first play from scrimmage. Back to pass, got plenty of time. Hits a receiver, caught and dropped. Loses a yard on the play.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a loss there on the play for Wheeler.
Good play by the defense. I think it was, that was actually number 9 for us. That's San Juan Warner. Linebacker made the play.
One-on-one coverage on that pass to the outside, that's about 2 or 3 times tonight that they've ran it, Ray. We've defended it well all 3 times, and a couple of them have been losses.
We need a turnover, Patrick. I'm just kind of begging for one right here.
I'm okay with them running some time off than punting it.
Back to pass again, looking left. Got a man off, caught. Still that big receiver and dropped it to 35-yard line. First down. And they'll stop the clock for the first down.
Now, we have shown that we have had a hard time guarding him tonight.
And he caught that right over the middle. Showed no fear. Made the catch. First down at the 35. Clock under a minute here in the third quarter. 58, 57, 56. Clock running.
So
CJ walks the line of scrimmage. Changed his play, I believe.
I found something out just now, Ray. I'll tell you in a minute.
And he hands off to the back, White. And White gets about 4 yards on first down. What you got?
I could be wrong, and let me look here at my roster to make sure. I've got J.D. Thomas as number 12 and a 5'9" guy. They called Thomas out in that last play, so I don't think that was right. I think maybe the PA was wrong.
I think 13 is the guy we keep
Yeah,
watching.
13 is the huge guy.
Low snap. Fake it to him, and it goes deep. He's wide open. Wide open. Touchdown, Wheeler.
Second time tonight the quarterback has faked the guy open for a touchdown. Second time.
And he's going to get a penalty.
He should get a penalty.
He should get a penalty because he's over here showboating.
Why did he not? It
And
was
the
right in
white
front of
hat
the
was
official.
looking. They faked it, and we bit, and the White was wide open in the secondary. He went 30 yards, nobody close to him. And, Patrick, they're lined up to go for 2 now. And Pruitt's over here dancing, and he's not on the field. So they're actually going for 1. They're actually going for 1. 31-28 with 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The kick is good. 29-31. So maybe that's why they went for 2 a while ago. Because now it's a 2-point game.
I think they were just playing the possession game, but yeah, it's definitely tightened on up. 31-29, 13.7 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this timeout.
At New Link WOW, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Newnan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
Back here from Wheeler, turn it back over to Ray.
We got a new game here. Newnan 31, Wheeler 29. 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wheeler kicks off high and deep. Elijah Williams at his own 5-yard line. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and out of bounds. Good return by Elijah.
Needed that for sure, Ray. Yep. We said we have a new game. Just looking at the scoreboard, have we changed to indoor football?
Yeah, it looks like arena football.
It has been that. 31-29. We could be headed to 100 points here.
No doubt. 7 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. What would need the Cougars to do? A long drive here, use up some clock when we go to the fourth quarter. Because Wheeler has scored 3 touchdowns in this third quarter, right?
And let's not forget, they gave us one.
Yeah,
they gave us a touchdown.
Exactly.
They gave us 7 points with that opening kickoff return They fumbled and Noonan took advantage of it. Thank goodness they had that touchdown.
Exactly.
Hanging on to a 2-point lead at this point.
McGinnis talking to his offensive unit. They spotted actually 39, 1st and 10 from the 39. Turn and pitch it to Hussey. Hussey gets on the corner and picks up about a yard. And that fired the defense up a little bit for Wheeler. Only about a yard pickup. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. In the 3 quarters of play, it's Noonan Cougars 31, Wheeler Wildcats 29.
Take a quick break. Be back right after this.
HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg has all the wings and munchies you're looking for with sports all around and a family-friendly environment. Located off Andrew Bailey Road, it's convenient to everyone in Coweta County and Palmetto. Every Monday from 5:30 till 8:30, dine-in only, 65-cent wings. Tuesdays, trivia night, starts at 7 p.m. And Saturdays during college football season, it's College Football Saturday from 11 till 1. Tell them you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or takeout during the show. Tell everyone. Just don't tell the chickens. At NewLink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local NewLink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this Internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with NewLink Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
We're back at Wheeler High School, Corky Kells Field. And, Patrick, we said this is a basketball school, and now the score's turned into a basketball-type score for the way that Wheeler's running up down the field.
A lot of teams out there that, 31 would be a good night for them on the basketball court, too. Not this team, of course. They got one of the greatest basketball programs around the country, but what a night so far.
We start the fourth quarter, Noonan 31, Wheeler 29. Noonan with the football at their own 39-yard line. 1st down and 10. McGinnis under center. Back to pass, got a man open. He dropped it.
Yeah,
that was
right
Elijah.
through his hands. Yeah, can't have that, Ray.
No, Elijah was running before he caught it.
We've gone away from the run a little bit too, because at this point
we got to loosen them up a little bit.
Right. At this point, you don't worry about so much about running the clock as you do just getting the first downs here. 11:52 left to go.
2nd and 10. We've got the ball at the 39-yard line. 2nd down and 10 from the 39. McGinnis looks to the sideline for the play. Man, just a quick 2-step drop. Got a man open. That's Waters. Got the 1st down and more. Still on his feet.
Oh.
Got a typical Woody Waters run after the catch. End of Wheeler territory at the 44-yard line. Good throw, good catch, Woody Waters.
And Woody was extremely close to breaking that there.
Yeah, he's almost stepped out of that tackle.
Right, we've still got 3, 4, 5 possessions left in this game, but, boy, if you can just get one in the end zone here, it would definitely loosen things up for you. Momentum is completely on the side of Wheeler at this point.
We go 2 backs, fullback and I-back. Payan is the fullback. 1st and 10 from the 43. Turn and hand it to the second back, and that's Malik. That's Ty, excuse me.
And that's okay. You'll take 3 yards at this point.
Yeah, we picked up 3 on 1st down. Ty Hussey's been the go-to guy tonight. 3 touchdowns on the night. Senior, proving his worth.
Wouldn't be surprised in the next play or two if we see that pass out to the flat. We won't see it this time to Woody because he's not on the field. But that pass out to the flat that we've seen him, actually he is on the field, but he's not out wide, though. But they've bid on that tonight.
Again from the shotgun. High throw caught and spins forward for about a 3 more yard pickup. That was Arnold, Patrick.
Yeah.
And he made a great catch. He was high, and he went up and made the catch. He's the guy that returned the kickoff for about 25 yards.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more manageable. You didn't want necessarily 3rd down and 7 there, but third and a long 3 here is a lot better.
We're going to get a better spot than that. Well, it's going to be 3rd and 3, Patrick. 3rd and 3 from the 36. Probably 2 down territory here, maybe.
You're close, yeah. It's very close.
10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, clock running. McGinnis under center. Turns and handed to Hussey. Hussey's hit. Keeps his feet moving. Patrick, he's got it.
Oh, my God. I think he
got
got
it.
Right. That's huge.
Give him credit, Patrick. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and just kept turning his feet. I believe he got it. It's close. They haven't moved the chains yet.
They gave it to him.
And 1st down. That was a big 1st down right there.
We can't be too far off in technology, just having some kind of laser thing or something these days. But, yeah, they're not going to measure when it's close. They gave it to him.
1st down for the Cougars at the 33-yard line of Wheeler. Clock running, 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 31-29 ball game. Noonan leads. Quick throw. That's Arnold again. Keeps on his feet. He's at the 20. Got the first down again. Patrick, he's spun out of one tackle.
Very poor job of tackling there by Wheeler. They'd like to have that one back. Had him wrapped up. And not only did you have him wrapped up, but you're right there on the sideline. So just hold on to the guy, push him out of bounds. So definitely
the sideline's your friend.
It is your friend for sure. A very bad tackle.
Good play by Arnold, who's come to life here in this ball game. Picked up the first down.
Yeah.
First down at the 23-yard line. McGinnis under center. Turns and hands it to Hussey. And Hussey picks up about 2 yards. Didn't get a great push off the line that time.
Right. One thing I noticed that this game is that we have given about every look that's possible. We've given a lot of eye tonight. We have emptied the backfield at certain points.
We've gone 2 tight end.
Two tight ends, goal line formation. I mean, we've done it all. This does not look like the offense we've seen the last few years that you pretty much had two offensive sets. We've done it all tonight.
Yep. 2nd and 8, 2-yard pickup. McGinnis using a lot of clock, which he should. He's under center. One back, and that's Hussey. Back to pass, 2-step drop, runs out of the pocket, got some running room. Is it the 15?
Oh.
Is that the 10? At the 5?
It's coming back, though, Ray.
Oh, it's a flag right in the middle of the field. Michael McGinnis had the first down, but probably going to be holding against the Cougars.
Left side of the offense there.
That was a 2nd down and 8 play, but it's coming back.
It's throw by the head official. Back him up to the 30 after the call.
McGinnis is quicker than you think, Patrick.
Yep.
He's holding Cougars from the spot, Patrick. So flag was thrown right at the 20.
Be at the 30. It's really unfortunate, too, because it puts you in a position where you're probably going to pass. And it really knocks you out of field goal range at that.
Yeah.
So.
And we really want 7, really. I mean, we can get it.
You do, for sure. Thanks for joining us here. 9:17 left to go, Ray.
They put 2nd and 20 on the board. It's actually 18, I believe. But we'll say 20. That's what's on the board. At the 30. 2nd and 20 from the 30 of Wheeler. McGinnis back to pass. Drop. Stepped in the pocket. Stepped up. Got a man open. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Now here's where that's actually a decent play by the defender. He doesn't want the flag, but in high school that's 15 yards
and a first down.
But that is an automatic first down still. So that's going to reset the downs, and you're going to be looking. You're pretty much canceling each other out the last 2 plays.
That was intended for Arnold. They had a great leaping try. And Wheeler, now that was obviously pass interference. There's no doubt about that. Pass interference,
official call.
Wheeler. And if it's a 15-yarder from the line of scrimmage, it's a 15.
I think it's.
It might not be automatic first down.
Yeah, I think that's one thing with high school is I hate that. Every other level, it's automatic. Holding is automatic. Almost
everything except that.
Yep.
15 yards is going to move the ball down to the 15-yard line.
But it's still 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 5, and it's not automatic first. And I apologize.
It should be though, but it's not.
It's 2nd down and 6. Second
Still
down
a
and
huge
6.
penalty, but not as big as it could have been.
8:58 going to ball game. Noonan leads by 2, 31-29. Noonan with the football. Hand it off to Hussey. Hussey gets inside the 15. It'll be 3rd down and about 4 yards to go.
Yeah, three or four here.
Ball inside the 15. They'll spot it at the 14. It's 3rd down and a long 4. Let's just call it 5 yards.
Another 10-yard drive tonight, or 10-play drive tonight for the Cougars offense.
3rd and 5 at the 14, Patrick. 8.5 minutes to go.
You still may consider going for it on 4th down if you don't pick this up.
This time Michael McGinnis in the shotgun.
Another different look here.
Yeah. And a little pass to the up back, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cougars!
Hold on, Ray. There's a flag.
Did we not get set?
It was after the pass. I think it might have been a hold on the outside.
God.
But it's a great
That was
play
a beautiful
call.
play. Man,
great
it was
play
beautiful.
call.
Cougars are holding their head, so it's got to be against us. It went for the touchdown, but it's going to be called back. It'll be 3rd down and at least holding against the Cougars.
About 3rd and 15 here.
Yeah, 3rd and 15.
It's right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 15. That was a beautiful play. It was just that little Utah pass
Yeah.
And it was
great play call.
I believe that was Williams on the catch, but somebody held on the far side. So here we go, 3rd down and 15. We've got to get it inside the 10, Patrick, to get a first down. McGinnis, he's got Carter in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. And pass caught. That's McDonald, and he's right at the first down marker, still on his feet.
He is about a half a yard short, I think, and a flag.
Flag on the play. Late flag. That may have been against Wheeler for roughing the.
They're saying it's against us.
Oh no.
But there is a but here. That was a dead ball foul. If the first down, and it looks like it's close, they may have given it to him. That should be a first down, and then Noonan would then get the. If the penalty is against them, that would back it up. It'd be first down and first down and 10.
First and goal because it's inside the 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was a great catch by
first and 20
Kyle McDonald.
So.
He had to reach back to catch it.
Really not certain who that penalty was against. It had to be unsportsmanlike against one team or another.
Personal foul.
Wheeler.
Wheeler. Maybe face mask. They didn't signal it.
No, I think he was just talking, Ray.
Yep.
He was just
trash
talking. It's been on their sideline all night.
Yeah, they're known for jabber on the sideline.
That'll go down the books as only a 5 for them.
So we have it first and goal, Patrick. And they'll spot it at the 5-yard line. First and goal from the 5. 8:10 left to go in the ball game. Noonan leads 31-29. Trying to get on the board here late. We're off. McGinnis under center's got 2 backs, the fullback and Carter. And Carter just hits right at the line, got a yard maybe. Second and goal from the 4.
I've seen two of the 3 most impressive drives of the year tonight.
Yep.
The other one coming at Walton a couple weeks ago. Man, we're looking at our 12th play of the drive here, not including penalties.
Patrick's clock running, 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. McGinnis under center, fullback, tailback, and turns and heads to the tail, and that's Malik Hussey. Hussey struggles to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. Wheeler has 2 timeouts left. We have 3 timeouts. We don't care right now.
13th play of the drive here. Ray, just me at this point, I think you have to go touchdown here.
Yeah, I do too.
I think if you don't pick it up on 3rd down, you might consider just going for it on 4th because I don't feel confident.
No, not the way they've scored the last 2 times.
Right,
no.
right.
It's 3rd and goal from the 4. No gain on that last play. 3rd and goal from the 4. McGinnis under center, turning and pitches it to Hussey. And Hussey walks.
He walks in. What a block.
That was a great call right
Late
there.
Flag. I think we're going to get a little bit on Noonan here on retaliation, but man, he went untouched, Ray.
It was just a quick pitch, and he went, like you said, Patrick. They bid on the dive, and he scores. Malik Hussey scores his 4th touchdown on the night, Patrick.
This has been an interesting game. This may go against them. I see a couple
by
of players.
By that reaction, I think it's against Wheeler.
I wonder if it was language. He may have thrown around
If you've ever been to one of their basketball games, there's a lot of chipper going on both sides.
Well, this game hasn't turned physical as in chippy, as in a physical play. You've just seen a lot of talking.
Yeah. Here's a personal foul.
Again, against
Wheeler.
them. Wow.
And that'll be, wait a minute. Touchdown is good.
Did he call offsetting or?
No, it was
just against them?
late touchdown. So it's 37-29, 6:48 left to go in the ball game. We bring on Radwire to try to kick the 38th point.
14-play drive there.
That's what we needed it too, Patrick.
Oh, definitely.
We've got to have another one. Maybe you said 2.
Most important drive of the season so
That's
far.
one drive right there. We might need one more. Burnett will snap it. Logan will hold it. And Rad will try to kick on the 38th point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Cougars lead 38-29, Patrick, with 6:48 left to go in the ball game. Region 7-2-7, right? 2-7-8.
Region 2 of 7A.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray, I can't begin to describe it. We watch enough sports, and it doesn't matter. I mean, baseball's a little bit different, but on these big momentum swing, basketball and football and even hockey to a certain extent, when you just can't stop a team defensively,
right?
how big it is to have your offense to come through on a 14-play drive, 60 yards, taking off. Let's see.
Took off 3.5 minutes.
Took off. Because they started that quarter. They started that in the third quarter.
Yeah,
they started that. So that was almost a 6-minute drive. They took over the ball with 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and we're now at 6:48. That was as impressive of a drive that Noonan's had in quite a while.
And that 15-yard penalty is against Wheeler, and they'll mark it off.
We're going to kick from their 45.
From their 45.
And I would sky kick this.
I would too. I would too. Red got the football. Like you said, Patrick, they're going to kick from Wheeler's 45.
Almost look like a free kick and come down maybe ideally inside the 10 and make them kick it. Remember, I don't think they're doing the college rule where the fair catch it comes out the 25. So
no, I would kick it right over here in this corner.
A squib as well, but a squib or a sky kick. I would not kick it in the end zone here.
No, I would kick it right.
Especially because their last 2 times they've had some issues catching and holding on to the football.
Here we go. The kick is high and
he's
deep.
Going to kick it through the uprights.
He's going to go for the field goal.
Got
it. 45 yards, and he's signaling himself field goal.
If that was indoor football,
that would
get a point there.
Yep. And I think he was trying to do that. He knew he was going to kick it deep, and he got it.
So what about Hussey tonight? I mean,
Hussey, 4 touchdowns, all rushing.
Unbelievable.
He's came out of. I mean, we knew he was here. We knew he was a player, but he hadn't been getting the ball that much. And with Moss hurt, he came in and he stepped up and played the game. Elijah must be hurt though too, because he hadn't played a lot.
Hussey's emergence didn't exactly start tonight either.
No.
He was huge last game too.
And he was a good player last year. We knew that. Good speed.
Just in a different role this year. I mean, 3-headed monster when Moss comes back and Carter's healthy.
Oh. Wheeler with the football at on 20-yard line. Quick pass to White. White makes a move and gets out to the 23. Good play by the defense right there. What I'd like to see in a perfect world, a good stop by the defense right here. That was made by Smith.
I'd honestly like to see a little bit of pressure here, Ray. Maybe force them into a long throw on 3rd down, see if you can pick up a sack.
That Pruitt goes to the far side, Patrick. You can see how big he is. I mean, he's just a man over there on the far side. He picked up 4 yards, 2nd and 6 at the 24. Again, to Williams. He's got some run room, got the first down. Still on his feet, out to the 41-yard line. First down.
That's okay. They haven't been that successful. Big runs tonight. We have a flag. This may come back. We've got a flag at the 22. If this somehow becomes a hold or something on them, and I see a couple hands out like.
I see the coach, and I think he knows this against Wheeler, and they're walking back.
Yep, they're walking it back.
Thrown on the far side. I didn't see it. You did, thank goodness.
That is going to be a key play there.
6:12 to go in the ball game. You need 38.
Was that a legal shift, or I missed the call there, Ray? What did he signal?
I think it was illegal shift. He signaled to the far side over there, but I think it was illegal shift.
So if it was a 5-yarder?
Yeah.
No, it was a hold.
It was a hold. Sorry.
And that was upfield a little bit, because if that's a 10-yarder, I mean, it's 11 yards to go here. That's kind of weird. So
2nd down and 11. Ball back to the line of scrimmage. This time again, White got a move and got the first down. Good run by him. We don't get him off his feet yet. Now we did. Late whistle. Hold up, boys.
Yeah. Really.
They do pick up the first down. 5:52 left to go in the ball game. 38 Noonan, Wheeler 29.
Well, what a ball game tonight.
It has been a good game.
No, we've had a couple hiccups here and there on our connection. We've ran solid now for going on 38 minutes, but if we do happen to drop here in the late stages, we're usually back up at about 10 or 15 seconds. We're just sharing data with a lot of people who have not gone home.
And here we go. Quick. I think they were moving.
Nope, we took a timeout, Ray.
Okay, we'll take our first timeout.
All right, we'll take a quick timeout here. Again, your score 38-29, Noonan on top. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the game. Back after this.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Noonan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Noonan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Noonan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motler for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 33. Wheeler with the football. CJ, their quarterback, hands off again, tries to run wide. We chase him at the 35, at the 40, and Boozer will put him out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Another first down by Wheeler, back-to-back first downs.
The story coming in on him, Ray, was that he is a dual-threat quarterback, but he's only ran for 25 yards coming into the season.
And I think it's only 2 runs tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, and this is why. He only runs out of necessity. I would not consider him a running quarterback. I think him and McGinnis have both ran when necessary tonight.
Yeah.
And they both broke a couple 10, 12-yard runs, but nothing major.
Right. First down. Quick pass to that's Pruitt. We thought he stepped out of bounds. He didn't, and he stayed in bounds and picked up another first down.
Yeah, he certainly tippy-toed the sideline there, and for him, he stopped the clock at 5:41 left to go here. This game is coming down to the wire. You feel good that they've got to score twice to probably your only once to lock this thing up. But anything can happen with 3 timeouts here.
And that's the 3 first downs in a row in this drive for them. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of Noonan. And they've been in the shotgun all night. That's C.J. Ababwe. And he turns and hands it to his back. He's got running room, and that's White again. White's a good high school back. He's about 5'6", 5'7", but he's hard to bring down. And he picks up 6 yards on first down. Clock running, 5:28, 5:27. Wheeler on the move. We try to get players in and cannot. And they go and
that's going to be on them.
Yeah, we had too many men on the field, I think.
Was it us?
Yeah, we had 3 trying to get on. And now they're coming in.
Yeah.
We couldn't get off the field. They tried to get in, they ran off, but they got them.
No denying that now, is there?
They got caught. And that's
they're just going so fast.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question they may be talking about. They'll pick up that penalty flag if by some chance Wheeler subs the guy in. If they sub the guy in, they'll take that penalty away because you then should have a chance to sub as well.
I don't think they are because I don't think they try to get him. I think Wheeler stayed with their 11. And that we're trying to get Kellerhurst and 42 on the field.
It's always a cat and mouse game when you get in these situations. Yep,
5-19.
Yep.
5-19.
It's just a 5-yarder. Yeah. It actually may work out in your benefit here, Ray, because when you're in these hurry-up situations, your defense is not having time to rest. This is almost as good as a timeout here. The officials are actually doing them a little bit of good.
It does give them the first down with that penalty.
Yeah, you get a fresh reset here. Maybe put some pressure on the quarterback.
And you don't hear that call much, too many men on the field, but that's what it was. First down, Wheeler. And they handed it to the running back. Trying to get wide, gets to the 30, 35, 25. Still on his feet.
He's gone.
And he's in the – we knocked him out of bounds inside
I don't know how he got to the other side of the field, Ray. He went out of bounds on the far side. He started the play, headed towards us on the near side of the field and made a cutback. And somehow cut it all the way across the field.
Got down to the 15-yard line, so they're in the red zone, 1st and 10.
The only thing I wish there is that he would have stayed in bounds.
Yeah. They got that big receiver on the far side. We go double up on him, and they hand it to White again, and he's got the touch.
No.
Well, right to the goal line. Didn't quite get in. Esso had to make the saving tackle. He and Warner. Under 4 minutes now. They stopped the clock to
reset the chains.
But it stays.
But they don't have to set the chains here, so.
It's 1st and goal.
They need to go ahead and wind the clock now because there's no setting of the chains here on 1st and goal.
They've kept it off the whole time.
There we go. It's still not there. Now it's running.
1st and goal. And they turn and hand it to – we get in the backfield this time for no gain.
It's a big play.
That was a big play. Who is that? Is that Warner?
6, Ray.
That's Hussey. That's Malik Hussey, twin brother of Ty Hussey. They don't use a timeout here. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 38-29, Noonan over Wheeler. Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
That's right. Both have 2. You're right because they both have taken one.
2nd and goal from the 4. Oh, by the way, the quarterback wipes his hands and then hands it off to the back. We hit him in the backfield. He bounces off, and then we get him to the ground.
This
Maybe
is
a
huge.
yard pickup.
So much time is coming off the clock now. You're going to be within 4 minutes here. This is going to be first 10-play drive for them tonight. Actually, I take that. Nope, that is it. Yep.
Third down and 3rd and 4, Patrick. No gain on that play. Under 4 minutes finally. 3rd and 4, 450. Excuse me, 350, 350.
They have to change their play here. They're going to have to go spread.
And they do go spread. They put a man in motion. And then roll left, roll left, roll left. Little pass. Incomplete.
Oh.
In and out of the hand. He was wide open.
I tell you, Ray, it was on the quarterback that time.
Yeah,
He's
he
been
threw it
flawless tonight, Ray.
That was the first bad pass he's thrown.
That, they say a little bit too much mustard on the hot dog. He really threw it too hard, and honestly, he threw it behind the guy. He had to reach back. And he's fortunate because that ball went straight up in the air after it was tipped, and he's lucky a Noonan defender did not come down on it.
And that's one of our players going off. He's running, so I don't know. I don't think he's hurt.
So this is your ball game here, Ray.
Yep,
this is
4th and goal from the 4, Patrick. Here we go. 4th and goal. 3:39 left to go in the ball game. CJ back to pass. Fakes once. Got a man open. Caught. Touchdown.
Who else? Is that 13?
Yep.
It was.
That's Pruitt. Wide open. And Patrick, he just did a basketball move. He just made a step, and it's back into the end zone. And he threw it high, and he caught the ball. 3:35. Still a lot of time to go in this ball game. 34-38 with an extra point coming. Atkins, their kicker. Good high school kicker. Trying to get the 36 point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And Wheeler trails by 2. 35 by 3, 35-38. They
38-36.
Yeah, 38-36 by 2. Patrick, you said as we start the 4th quarter, we need 2 long drives. We've had 1. We need 1 more.
Well, you don't even need a long drive here, Ray. What you need is 2 first downs to win the game. That's what the math equals out to. They can only stop the clock twice. So if they stop the clock, first down, second down, and you pick up your 3rd down, and then it's a math game at that point. You'll win the game. Can't have a fumble.
No.
You can't have an interception. They probably will not throw the ball. But on the flip side, we see so many games lost in this area because the losing team always knows that 99% chance you're going to run the football here.
And they're going to be trying to break it loose, knock it loose from us.
They're going to load the box. Now, every once in a while, you'll have a coach that will, be a little gutsy and will fake a handoff and throw it. You got to be clean on the kickoff here. It wouldn't hurt to get a good kickoff return too. Take a few more seconds off the clock as well.
Let's set the stage. 3:35 left to go in the ball game. Noonan 38, Wheeler 36. Wheeler is about to kick off. They just scored a touchdown. They're about to kick to Noonan. We come up like we're going to expect a short kick. And they may try an onside kick, Patrick. Don't really let out. We got all our good hands people on the field, so
Ray,
we think
we're going to take a timeout here.
Yeah, we take our second timeout of the half.
I want to thank our sponsors tonight, Bill Lipo, State Farm Insurance, State Farm Insurance Home, Auto, Life, and Banking. That's Bill Lipo at State Farm Insurance. I want to thank Dalton West Carpet and Flooring. Dalton West, 3 convenient locations. They're located in Peachtree City, Noonan, and LaGrange. Dalton West, a proud sponsor of Noonan Cougar football. Motla Hines Realty Group. Motla, Van and his wife Jessica. Van will be back with us next week. Next week we'll have Southland Sports TV back on the video side, finally back at the stadium.
And that's homecoming, and we'll play Campbell of Smyrna next week.
That's right.
Another region game.
West Georgia Auto and Transmission, conveniently located off Triangle Court in Carrollton, Georgia. Daniel Weaver and his staff. And this is the New Link Game of the Week on New Link Wow. Is New Link officially Wow yet?
Yeah.
Right? It's getting close.
I think it's December. So.
Yep.
And we've got our good hands people up. We've got Elijah Williams deep. First we thought they might onside kick it. They still might, but we've got our good hands people on the field. Woody's on the field up. Both Hussies are out there, Malik and Ty. 3:35 left to go in the ball game. 2-point game, Noonan over Wheeler, 38-36. And their crowd is in. You can hear their crowd into it. The kick is down to the 15-yard line. We cut back to the 20. And high tackle. Woo! That was almost a horse collar.
It would have been huge if it was, Ray.
They didn't call it. But
yeah, I think he got him just a little bit low enough to. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, it was high.
The one thing you don't want is momentum here, and that got the crowd back into it.
It did.
But the ball on the 27.
A good return out to the 27-yard line. He did tackle him high, though, Patrick.
He did.
It was close, but no flag. Cougars have the football. 1 timeout. They lead by 2.
Again, 2 first downs wins it, but one first down probably does ice the game here. Can you get 10 yards?
We need 10. Let's go.
The 38-yard line is the line that pretty much gets you a win here, Ray.
Tyree Hussey in the eye. Austin Pylon is the fullback. Guinness under center. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket, and sacked!
They're going to take a timeout, I'm sure.
Yeah, back to the 20-yard line. We had 2 men open, but the pressure got him for a sack. First time he's been sacked all night. And Patrick, they were coming. There's no doubt about it.
They're not going to take it here. They're going to hold on to it here, which I would have taken it because Noonan's going to run 40 seconds off the clock.
Yep.
Remember, earlier in the ball game, they cost themselves because they waited about 20 seconds to take a timeout in the first half.
Under 3 minutes now, 2:56, 2:55, 2:54, clock running. 2nd and 15, and we hand it to Hussey. And you can hear their crowd. They're
excited.
Wants
it now. He wants the timeout now.
I
see Michael Collins took it.
2:41. They take their their second timeout. It's 3rd down and about 15 to go. The ball at the 20-yard line. Cougars holding on to a slim 2-point lead. 38-26.
Well, remember a few minutes ago, I told you, Ray, the safe play is always to run it, but because the defense knows it's coming, we've seen it there on that last play, you got to consider, every once in a while, you got to consider, hey, let's make a throw here.
Yeah.
Everything was going well. You just couldn't take a sack in that situation. Even if you get back to line of scrimmage, you're okay. You got to keep the clock running, which they did, and you got to gain some positive yardage out of it. And unfortunately, it was a bad time to take the second sack of the game.
It was at the 20-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 14. Do we throw it here, Patrick? What do you think? If we're incomplete, stop the clock.
I could see a draw play, but I could also see a quick pass out to the flat. If it's me, I'm either probably throwing some kind of delay, or I'm throwing it out to the flat, or I'm just running a draw.
Again, it's under center.
You might see a screen.
We've got Malik Hussey in the backfield. Malik had a heck of a ball game tonight.
Watch for the screen here, Ray.
Again, it's under center. And turns and hands it to Hussey. Hussey picks up about 2 yards and thrown back. Ball comes out. He's already down. He's down. They've already signaled it. And did they take their last time out
there? They
did,
Ray.
They took their last time out there.
So they're going to get the ball back with about 2.5 minutes left.
2.5 minutes. They tried to strip it. They did, but he was already down. Wheeler takes their last time out. 38-36, Noonan over Wheeler, but Noonan fixing to have to kick it to Wheeler.
Well, I tell you, their coach, I questioned why in the third quarter they would be chasing points going for 2. And, look at this right now. It could be the deciding factor in this ball game.
Yep.
Because they're only down 2 instead of down 3. Yep. And if they come back and kick a field goal, I'm going to look pretty foolish. But you don't ever see a guy really going for 2 that early on.
No, we both were surprised when he took it, but right now it's paying off, or it's got him in the ball game to win it with a field goal. They don't have the ball yet. We've got to kick it to him. There's been no pressure all night on Radwire punting the ball, so I don't look for it tonight. I look for a good return for them. They dropped back 2. They've done that all night.
Yeah, the only thing that worries you here is Ray, you're pretty far back when you punt this ball. You're going to be punting from inside your 10.
Yep.
They're going to drop back a couple guys about the 35. It would be a great time to see one just bounce about 15 yards, roll about 20 seconds, and get this clock down closer to 2 minutes. But there's also a chance with a good return here that they'll get this back about midfield.
Yep. There's a good chance they're going to get it because they're both standing at their own 40-yard line. Radwire standing at his own 10-yard line.
Huge kick here, Ray.
Good snap. No rush. Good kick. End over end. It'll bounce at the 40 and out of bounds.
It's kind of in between.
Kick.
Not a great kick, but he went out of bounds with it
at the
on
43.
the bounce. So not the best, not the worst.
No, kind of in between at the 43. Now we did the defense. We need the defense to step up right here, make a play. It's been an offensive show the second half. We need a defense right here to make a play.
What a game, though.
Ooh, it has been a game.
What a game.
Wheeler with the football. There's 2:28 left to go. They have no more timeouts. We have one. 38-36. Noonan slim 2-point lead. Wheeler with the possession.
Got to watch out for 13 here.
Yep. First and 10. And back to pass. Got a man open. Caught. And still on his feet. Close to the first down. And that wasn't Pruitt, though, was it? That wasn't. It was Pruitt.
I don't know why they stopped the clock here, Ray. He was not. Because it was a first down. I'm sorry.
2:16. They do pick up the first down. We had him stopped, and then second effort got him the first down. A spot at the 46.
The clock's not running. Clock should be running.
He's winding it.
He's winding it. There we go. That's 2-3 seconds late.
And they hand it off running play. He gets to the 40. Picks up 6 yards, almost 7 on first down. It'll be second down in a short 3. And, they say they got a player hurt.
Is the rule the same as it is at college and the pros? This would be a 10-second runoff. I'm not sure if they have that in
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. I would question that, but he is down.
Yeah, he's holding his leg pretty good, too.
But stops the clock at 2:02. It'll be second down and second down and 3.
And be honest with you, Ray, I don't think the clock really matters at this point because there's enough time to where they've got enough time to score. It's just going to be a matter of stopping them or not.
The defense has got to make a play. We were making plays all the first half, but hadn't made one here in the second half. It was only one turnover. That was when they turned over the first half kickoff. Second half kickoff?
Yeah.
That was the only turnover.
Nearly had 2, though.
Yeah.
We are approaching 10 o'clock. If we're not, we're past 10 o'clock.
It's
wow.
almost
10:30.
Whew. He looks like he might be hurt, but he might be a good actor.
Oh, he is. Oh, wow. He is not putting any pressure on that leg. Yeah, Ray, I'm going to go with that's a real one there.
It's second down and 4.
I wouldn't expect him to return the rest of the night. He's putting a little bit of pressure.
Oh, he's walking
now
off.
He's running.
He was showboating. He ran off the field. He ran off the field.
Now
he wasn't
he's
hurt.
running.
He wasn't hurt. It was just to stop the clock.
Yeah, that looked pretty bad.
Second and 4 from the 39. Pass complete. Still on his feet.
Coaches wanted to hold.
Our coaches wanted to hold. We didn't get it. He does pick up the first down.
Clock will run at the whistle. 1:51, and now the clock is running.
Ball to the 39-yard line.
Just can't stop them.
Got to make a play defense.
Need a sack.
Back to pass. Looking downfield for the big. He's open. Touchdown!
Ray, honestly, that
flag on the play. Flag on the play, Patrick. Flag on the play.
Yep.
Flag on the play. Holding. Call it back.
Holding.
Flag on the play. It's be holding against
the crowd doesn't see it yet. They have no clue. They have no clue.
It was holding on the play before. It was maybe a makeup call. The flag is right at the 38.
They're going to realize it here in a second, and you're going to hear some boos. They're just now realizing it.
The ball's right at the 38-yard line, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty from that. Moving back to the 40. A minute 37 left to go. A minute 37. Holding against.
It's going to put him near midfield, right?
Yeah. Back to the 46. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 46. So we've got to get somebody on. I don't care if we knock him out of bounds. He can't be that wide open.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting situation here, defense. I still think you need to give. You can play it one of two ways here. You can play the down scenario where you want to try to hold them to 4 downs here and win the game like that. But at the same time, you want to put pressure on 2. You know they're going to have to throw it.
Yeah. 1st and 20 from the 46-yard line. Put a man in motion. Got a man open right down the middle, and we knock it loose.
Great defensive
Good play. Good
what
play.
A play.
That was
what
Boston.
Number?
Boston's been hurt all year. First game back, and he makes a play.
So, see, now you're getting into a little bit of a down situation where the clock doesn't matter as much now. You're down to a minute 33, but it's 2nd and 20.
At the 48.
No, it's more than 20. They're wrong on their downs.
Yeah, it's about 25,
So,
isn't it?
45, that's 35, 20. Yeah, it's more than 20.
2nd down, and
about
they've
23
got
maybe?
Yeah, it's more than 20 for sure. We got to get some pressure on the court. I hadn't called Eric Jeter all night tonight. Eric, make me a play.
Yeah.
Make me a play, Eric Jeter. Then we're coming. Boozer caught and dropped it. He dropped it. We got it.
Noonan got it. Why would you do it?
Yeah. Cougars have it.
Why would you do that?
Cougars have it, Patrick. No doubt about it.
I don't know if that was a called play or not, but why would you do that?
He tried to lateral back.
He got it.
Yeah.
He's out of the pile with it.
Yeah. We come out with a pile. Just a great play by the defense. They tried to pass over the middle, Patrick, and they tried to flip it back.
Hold on. They haven't It's ours. We win.
Yeah.
Yes. What a win. What a win. And they did everything right there. Ray, he caught the ball at the 30-yard line. At the 30. If he falls forward for 2 yards, he's at the 28. The line to get to for the first down is the 22 and a half. Why would you do that?
He tried to hand it back to the receiver coming back.
The whole hook and ladder
Hook and ladder,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hook and ladder. And he fumbled it, and we fall on it.
I don't know if that was a coach called play.
I think it was, Patrick. I really think it was.
But you got to know that far down the field, you're 5 yards away.
We have it at the 35-yard line, our own 35. We have the football. We've got to run one clock going. Got to run actually 2 plays. McGinnis on the field with his offense.
There's not enough time. We'll win this game.
Woody 25 yards deep behind the line of scrimmage. McGinnis takes a snap, takes a knee, gets the clock going. And it hadn't started yet. It had. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Whoever's running that clock over there needs.
He's had some struggle tonight.
Good Lord, man. I mean, we were bragging on how good the clock was running. I mean, the referee was.
The officials, yeah.
And then the clock guy just fell asleep. Cougars got to run actually 2 more plays. Take 2 more knees. McGinnis under center. And using all the clock he can. I believe it's Bert Horton over there timing him down. Just like Bob Sandlin did when he was there. And McGinnis takes a knee, flips the ball back to the
You also got your guy in your backfield who is your go now. So they set and they
signal like starting
what
to get.
they're doing is they don't have to snap it here.
Yeah.
No, that's
I think
25.
we got to snap it
it's
one
a
more
25,
time. I
so
think
they will have to snap it. Yep, they have to snap it at 5 seconds.
3rd down and doesn't matter. 3rd and 13. McGinnis under center takes a knee, flips it.
There it is.
And that's the ball game. Clock running. And the Cougars are going to get out of here with a win. First region win, 38-36. Noonan beats number 8 team in the state, Patrick.
Number 8 team. We'd have to go back in the record books and look and see when the last time Noonan beat a top 10 team in the state. But what a win tonight. What a win.
That was a fun game to call. It was a fun game to win. First region game. We even our season at 3-3 and go 1-0 in the region right now.
Man, we'll come back. We'll talk about some players of the game. We'll look ahead to what's coming up later on in the region. Noonan a winner tonight, 38-36 over number 8 team in the state, Wheeler. We'll be back for some closing thoughts and more right after this.
Good game.
Woo.
College Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or takeout during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
Warmer weather after the winter months can only mean it's a great time to go fishing. Hi, this is Shane Prophet, owner of Arnold Grocery in Noonan, and as an avid fisherman, I'm happy to announce we now carry live bait and fishing supplies. At Arnold Grocery, you can get crappie and medium minnows, along with crickets, worms like night crawlers, pinks, and red wigglers. We also carry a variety of basic fishing supplies and tackle. Arnold Grocery, 32 East Washington Street in Noonan, open Monday through Saturday. And you can visit us online at arnoldgrocery.com.
New place or old place, just doesn't feel like your space? It needs something special, some character, a little pizzazz, not from a big box store, not some old junk. You need shabby chic. You need to head to Wisteria Lane, located on Raymond Hill Road, with a large variety of home decor furnishings, clothing, and accessories, including antiques, vintage industrial, mid-century modern, jewelry, rugs, and lighting, and so much more. Check them out on their Facebook at Wisteria Lane Antiques and Home Decor. So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around the house? Two things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps mama happy. Makes your lives better. Or two, get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete? Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand.
This is Dr. Len from the Nutrition Shop. If you're frustrated with your health care and need some assistance, stop in and visit us at the Nutrition Shop in the Public Shopping Center by Stars Mills High School, or give us a call at 678-228-8900.
Back here from Wheeler High School, 38-36 your score. Noonan wins this ball game, 1-0 in region play, now even at 3-3 on a year. Time to announce our offensive, defensive players of the game. Let's start off with offense, because even though the defense kind of won it down the stretch, it was kind of a two-way deal with their risky play that didn't pay off. But offense won you this ball game tonight, Ray, and one guy in particular almost put up every point on the board.
Yeah, he's a senior.
Sorry, Ray, I don't hear you.
He's a senior.
Huh. No, you're on, Ray.
Anyway, he's a senior, and he scored 4 touchdowns tonight. Touchdowns, and that's Ty Hussey. And senior, he had a great game tonight, a game we needed tonight to win this first region.
Yeah, so Hussey, 4 touchdowns. Could you be any bigger than that?
No.
28, including the extra points, 28 of your 38 points he's accounted for.
Yep.
That was huge, 4 touchdowns tonight. And then on defense, had a couple big plays, especially down the stretch. One huge diving play to stop them in a very crucial point. Let's not forget that for a split second, we thought that they had won the game, but
We called a 30-yard touchdown.
Yeah, a little weirdness going on with your mic there.
That's where we go. And we called it a touchdown. There was a flag on the play, holding, backed them up 10 yards, took the touchdown off the board. And I didn't know who got credit for that fumble at the end of the game. But Denzel Boston had a great game. He'd been hurt all year, came back to this game, and played a well game on defense.
Called his name plenty tonight. Yep. Special credit, too, on the kicking team. Wyrick hit his extra points tonight. As we've seen, that was huge.
Yep, it was huge.
Good thing he hit those extra points. Field goal early on. So he's 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 on extra points and a field goal.
Yep.
So in a couple crucial kicks.
He'd be honorable mention if we had to. And give Michael McGinnis credit. He played.
Oh, man,
He was on the money with his throws. He managed a good game. he and Coach Walker, and they were together all the time, he really called a good game tonight. And, of course, he's getting the plays from Coach Walker, but he had a good game too. The defense played a good first half. Second half, when they kind of opened it opened up their running game when they started throwing the pass. And they did it right before half. Remember that? They scored right before half with about 5 seconds left to go, when they were throwing to that big receiver, Pruitt, and he made a play.
When you look on Wheeler's side of things, two things cost them down the stretch. Of course, well, three. You had the big hole call where they pretty much had almost won the game there. You had kind of the bonehead play at the very end. I still think, just talking to the coach, everyone thinks it probably was a called play because the guy was darting in.
Right.
But I think you still got to, when you're in the grasp there, you got to go down.
Right.
They would have had 3rd down and 5, I think. But and then let's not forget, coming right out of the half, they fumbled the football. Noonan got it, took advantage of it, put 7 points. That's potentially a 14-point swing right there.
That was a big play right there.
That was huge. That was huge. And then, we couldn't stop them for about a quarter.
Yeah,
for about full 12 minutes, we couldn't stop them.
Fourth quarter, we never stopped them. But, Cougars come out with a win by 2 points. And we questioned when they went for 2. We both questioned that. Was that the right thing to do? It turned out it was, because they could have won the game with a field goal.
Yep,
but
it was.
Only 2 turnovers of the ball game, and they're both against Wheeler tonight.
So looking at Wheeler now, this is their first defeat of the season. They're now 5-1 on the season, 0-1 in region play. They'll take on, up until tonight, I'm not sure of the score, but a winless East Coweta team. They were losing big, so probably still a winless East Coweta team. They'll travel to Campbell, at Westlake, and then Pebblebrook to finish out their season. For Noonan, they'll head home for the first time in forever since September the 7th. So that's going to be well over a month for them, and that will be about 5 weeks, I guess. So they'll take on Campbell in a crucial region game. And remember, you only play 5 of these, so 2 wins and you're in, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's usually how it works, right?
Exactly. You can go 4-2 and win it.
Yeah, or 3-2.
3-2.
3-2 and you're in, yeah. So you're almost getting mathematically eligible for the playoffs, as crazy as that sounds, 2 games in. But they'll take on Campbell. They'll travel to Westlake, home to Pebblebrook, and then they'll finish out at East Coweta. So that's what's on tap for Noonan. Again, our Boston, our defensive player of the game tonight, and Hussey, our offensive player of the game. And we will be on the air with you at 7:15
at
next
Stadium.
week. And that will be, again, a video broadcast. On the audio side, still here on StreamCity.org. I want to thank Stream City for their broadcast stuff. I know we had a couple of hiccups on the internet going strong for hour plus here in the end. So if we were in and out a couple times during the night, we apologize. But for the most part, it was solid. Now that all these people have left tonight, we got a better connection. But I want to thank Stream City. I want to thank our sponsors. Of course, New Link, who brought the broadcast to you on Channel 7, New Link Wow. I want to thank West Georgia Auto, Mott LaHines, Dalton West. Also want to thank Bill Lipo, State Farm Insurance, for his support as well. That is going to wrap up the broadcast for here. For Ray McKnight, I'm Patrick Laurie. We'll see you again next Friday night as Noonan will take on Campbell at 7:15. We'll take you to the postgame show following a quick break on StreamCity.org.
College Football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or takeout during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
Warmer weather after the winter months can only mean it's a great time to go fishing. Hi, this is Shane Prophet, owner of Arnold Grocery in Noonan, and as an avid fisherman, I'm happy to announce we now carry live bait and fishing supplies. At Arnold Grocery, you can get crappie and medium minnows, along with crickets, worms like night crawlers, pinks, and red wigglers. We also carry a variety of basic fishing supplies and tackle. Arnold Grocery, 32 East Washington Street in Noonan, open Monday through Saturday. And you can visit us online at arnoldgrocery.com.
New place or old place? Just doesn't feel like your space? It needs something special, some character, a little pizzazz? Not from a big box store, not some old junk. You need shabby chic. You need to head to Wisteria Lane, located on Raymond Hill Road, with a large variety of home decor furnishings, clothing, and accessories, including antiques, vintage industrial, mid-century modern, jewelry, rugs, and lighting, and so much more. Check them out on their Facebook at Wisteria Lane Antiques and Home Decor. So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around the house. Two things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps mama happy. Makes your lives better. Or two, get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete? Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand.
This is Dr. Len from the Nutrition Shop. If you're frustrated with your health care and need some assistance, stop in and visit us at the Nutrition Shop in the Public Shopping Center by Stars Mills High School, or give us a call at 678-228-8900.